Yo, yo, yo. What is up, everybody? How's everybody doing tonight? Give it a few minutes, let some people get in the house here. It looks like I'm lagging out or something. I don't know if anybody can hear me or not. Comment if you guys can hear me and see me. So there's people watching now. I've got like a major lag going on here on my end. How's everybody doing this fine evening? What is up, Sean, Minnesota Lawn? All right, see me just fine. Brother, I know, man. I know. I actually didn't think I was going to be here. What is up? There is Hungry Cow Lawn Care. What is up, Mr. Adam? Must be driving, listening to me. Yeah, I just got home. It was a long day. I didn't think I was going to make the live to begin with. I realized I got home. It was like 6:24. I walked in the dining room and I seen my tablet sitting here staring at me. I'm like, oh, shit. I'm like, let me push this off a little later. How's everybody doing this evening? What is everybody up to? Has everybody got a topic they want to talk about? Everybody's welcome to come on up on the panel here. It's always funner when you have more than one sapsucker up here on the panel. It's been a while since I've done a live. I ain't going live in a couple of weeks, I guess. Got busy. I start mowing tomorrow. Not all of my customers anyways, but a large portion of them. So what's up, everybody? I got a couple of leaf cleanups I have to do. I've got a gutter cleaning. Then I start mowing. I've got several customers to mow this weekend. And then I've got to go give 2 bids. And I got to do all that before the rain. I think Monday was when I last seen it. So I've got a bit of a hectic schedule this year, or this weekend. Oh, you're building some homemade weed eater racks, huh? That's pretty exciting. What are you making them out of? Been mowing since last Monday. Right on. It's a little slower here for us. Well, this time last year I was out mowing. Mike, of course I said hello if you're talking to me. Psst. My damn dog's over there making some weird noise. He's over there digging in the couch or something. So what's up? What's everybody doing? So I see he's making a weed eater rack. He's been mowing since last Sunday. Mr. Gorilla Lawn Care. I don't know if some of you guys might not be. What's up, Justin? How's it going? Some of you guys might not follow me on Instagram, but I bought that Toro 30-inch. For those of you that haven't seen it possibly yet, I bought the Toro 30-inch yesterday. So I'm pretty excited. I just fired it up today. I'm excited to take it out and mow. If I would have got home a little bit earlier, I was going to try and mow my own yard with it, but that didn't quite happen. I didn't get home very early at all. He's watching The Bearded Wonder, huh? Miss Vicky is in the house. What's going on, Miss Vicky? The conduit braces. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. I think it's called Kindorf, if it's what I'm thinking you're talking about. Battery operated push mower and C. Sean, I think you should. I think you should be our guinea pig. You should buy it. Mike, I bought it's got the one that some people hate, I guess. It's the 10 horsepower Briggs. I don't know. A lot of guys hate Briggs, apparently, or some guys were telling me to stay away from Briggs, but I don't know. I haven't had a problem with them yet. Hello, Tyler. What is up, Tino? I'm excited to try it out. We'll see. I was pushing it back after I fired it up for the first time, after I put fuel in it. I was just driving it across the garage floor, just 5 feet, not even. Yeah, anyone using their money be the guinea pig. That's right. Let Sean be the guinea pig. Yeah, see, Mike, that's what I thought too. But a couple of guys were saying stay away from Briggs. Try to get the Kawasaki motor on it if you can. And I don't know. I'm happy with it, I guess, so far, but I haven't really had a chance to put it through some hell yet. Or I should say, I'm happy with Briggs, anyways. The little experience I've had with them over the last year, I haven't had too much of a problem with them. Just POS mowers, that's all. He hates Briggs. David, why do you hate Briggs? I will say the Time Master. Damn, man, did you just say? Yes, sir, I did, Gorilla. I did. I bought the Toro Time Master 30-inch yesterday. I will say, for as big of a mower as it is, okay, so it's heavy in the box, obviously, but when it's all put together and you're like pushing it and operating it, it's not as heavy as I would have expected it to be. It was kind of, I don't know, it's almost like an illusion. Like it looks like it's going to be this massive heavy thing because of how big it freaking is, but it's really not that heavy. I think Toro did a pretty good job distributing the weight out anyways. Maybe I'm just crazy, but I don't know. Same. That was my first push mower. It had the Briggs on it, the little 6 3/4 horsepower, I think it was, something like that. Briggs engine on it, and it's old. I think it's, I don't know, 10 years old or so since I've had it, and it works just fine. It still fires up I don't want to say it fires up the first pull, but fires up the second pull because it's got one of those, self-choking things. Yes, Mr. Adam, it is self-propelled. At least it's rear-wheel drive. It seems to pull pretty good. I know the tread on the tires I'm pretty impressed with. Like, it grips pretty damn good. He says their carbs are junk. Just about anything will blow them up. All right, I guess we'll see. I will say that 33-inch Troy-Bilt I had, the carburetor on it sucked, the original one, and that was also a Briggs engine too. But that also had some wear and tear and some years on it. I mean, hell, that mower's 20 years old, and as far as I know, that could have been the original carburetor that was on it when I bought it. Air vane govern. Here we go. I will do it. Anybody have a recommendation for what brand to buy? Operated push mower. I don't have any recommendation on that. I haven't really looked at any of the battery-operated push mowers. I've just been looking at the battery-operated handheld stuff and the battery-operated zero turns. That's about it. I had to leave today. Guy wanted it back. Oh, that sucks. That sucks, Gorilla. I'm getting ready to do the 2 leaf cleanups I'm doing tomorrow. At least 2 of them you guys will see anyways. I think I'm doing 3 tomorrow. And 3 of them are going to be using that Toro 30-inch. So 2 of them at least you're going to see. But I'm excited to give it a try. I think it'll be pretty good. It's going to be a good test because there's some pretty thick leaves for it. So I would hate to destroy the blades, depending on what's in the leaves, I guess, for the first cut. But yeah, it's part of it. We have 2 10.5 Briggs and haven't had any issues with them. Yep, it's pretty sweet, Adam. I haven't had a problem really with any of my Briggs so far that I've had my experience with. David says go with a big brand like Husqvarna or Steel. I'd love to see the battery stuff from Harbor Freight tested. Yes, I can agree with that for sure, David. I would love to see the stuff from Harbor Freight tested. Hell, I would like to see that battery line from Walmart. What is it? There's 2 of them. There's Hart and there's something else. I would like to see that tested. Yeah, Gorilla, I was going to hold off on buying it. I really didn't want to buy it just yet. I was going to try and wait until the season got really going, and I was going to suck it up for my little 21-inch push mower, and I was just going to deal with that for the at least first part of the season. But I ended up picking up those few extra customers that have the small gates, so you have to use a push mower to get in and I've got the 3 jobs this weekend. And I was like, you know what? It's going to benefit me. I've got kind of a crazy schedule this weekend, so I can use anything I could possibly use to speed me up at all this weekend. So I was like, yeah, screw it. If I'm already going to go ahead and buy it, I might as well just go ahead and buy it. So I went and bought it, and now I'm ready to use it. It's got gator blades. Yeah. If you're talking, yeah, I think it does actually. I believe you're right. When I looked at them, they're pretty aggressive blades for sure. It's got the high lift and mulching blades because it does all 3 functions, like the side discharge and bag and everything. So I'm excited to try it. The bagging system on it is a pretty decent size too. Originally, it didn't look that big because of, the proportion of the mower. It just didn't look right. But then once as I installed it and put it on the back of the mower, I'm like, yeah, it looks like a pretty good size. So I'm excited to see how much faster it really will be. I've got several videos I'm going to make of it. I was getting ready to say not to self-promote, but I guess this is my channel, so I can self-promote if I really want to, right? But I've got several videos I'm planning on making with it. Not that you guys probably haven't already seen videos on the Toro 30, but I'm excited about it. I've actually never seen one in person other than in a store, but I've actually never been up front and up close with the Toro 30, and I've never used one, so I'm excited for tomorrow. Yeah, Sean, it was like a switch flipped about 2 Fridays ago, man. My phone has been blowing up, and I don't know if you were here earlier, but tomorrow I'm actually going to start mowing some of my customers now. Mike, this is one of my brothers from out my way. He's, I guess you could say, a neighbor of mine. He's yeah, you should see his rig. Wait until he uploads a video. I'm trying to talk him in to make his video now. He's got a pretty sweet setup. I'm pretty jealous of his branding and stuff. Yeah, I think he said he was going to possibly come up on the panel a little bit later. I hope he does. Sorry, guys, I'm falling a little behind on the comments here. Hart and Ween. Oh, Carlo's in the house. Oh, what's up, Carlo? I didn't even see you in the house. What's up, Trucking Down Under? I'm doing good, brother. I'm doing good. Worn out today. I'm worn out. Oh, I see. Sorry, guys. I'm just catching up on some comments. I haven't doing a lot of mumbo jumbo talking and stuff. Yeah, hopefully he's quick, Mike. Then you can jump on up here. Littles, I didn't realize you had the 30 X Mark. That's pretty sweet. I wanted to get one. I'd love to have the X Mark 30, but I don't know. That was out of my price range. I was at the $1,500 range was my max that I really wanted to pay, and for my smaller mower replacement, I guess you could say. And even that, I really didn't want to spend $1,500, so I just settled for my little Time Master for now. I was told by a guy from Instagram, I don't know how true this is or if this is right, don't quote me on this, but a guy on Instagram said he is a Skag dealer, and the new Skag 30-inch he has the price for. And what he told me, I don't know if this is right. Again, don't hold me to it. But he told me the Skag 30-inch is going to MSRP for $2,100 and retail for $2,600 is what he told me. And I was like, I don't know, for another $1,000 more, I'm going to buy that Ferris, the FW15, the little 33-inch mower. That's a pretty badass mower for the price. So I don't know. That sounds about right, because that sounds like what something Skag would do is price it a little on the outside of it. So originally that's what I was waiting for, was for that mower to come out, because I really wanted to be one of the first people to buy that mower. But I was just like, yeah, I don't really know if I like Skag or not. I know Toro's pretty good, and money burning a hole in my pocket, I guess. I wanted that new shiny new toy. We got this sap sucker down here in the panel. Bring him on up. What is up, Carlo? Can you hear me?
How you doing, man?
What's going on? I caught you in the act.
Nah, I was good, but I knew you were there. I had to go and take a look at Brian's. I was going to watch Brian's, and I was like, shit, my buddy John's on. I got to support him. Some bitch don't even on for like another half hour. Bullshit is that.
Man, I'm sorry, brother. I was trying to. Today was a long ass day. I didn't get into the house, and I walked through the door at 6:24, and I seen my tablet was facing open at me when I walked in. I was like, oh shit, I had a live today. So I jumped on real quick. I was like, I ain't making this one yet. Let me make this a little bit later.
It's funny because I was going to watch The Winter Soldier. I didn't even watch that.
Oh, you haven't watched that yet?
No, I was going to watch you.
Oh,
So
oh
that's why I
man,
said
I
I
took
want my
my
money back.
energy. Oh shucks, I feel special now.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. Hey, so you got a Toro, a new Toro 30, huh?
I couldn't catch up. I would look back just to see, make sure you didn't talk about me, but I couldn't watch enough of it.
I just remembered now that I seen you up here. I'm like, oh, you got a Toro 30. I'm like, yeah, well, now I'm in the
Yeah,
bandwagon too.
you were like, man, you're hating on me. You're hating on that thing, and I'm buying one. I'm
I
like,
know, that's exactly what I was saying. I told my wife about it. I'm like, it's funny, this guy's making fun of, he's hating on the Toro 30, and here I am with a new one in the back of my truck right now.
if you watch my videos about it correctly, because that's what I said. Everybody thinks I hate that thing, right? Completely.
Yes.
I love it, but I hate it equally.
Yeah, you say that.
Because it's like one of those mowers. Okay, you buy something, you spend a ton of money for it. You spend more than an average. Okay, mowers are about what, $300, $400, $500 for a regular mower, right?
Yeah.
You spend $1,000, you're like, what the did I just buy for $1,000, right? But really, in the mower game, $1,000 isn't all that much, right?
No, see,
So you're thinking this thing should be bulletproof. Well, it's not bulletproof. Let me tell you, my yards are all jacked up, and that's the problem. I've come to realize it's what I'm cutting. You know how you have these yards that have missing patches of grass, and the mower is just boom, 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 boom the whole time.
Oh yeah.
I think that's what's causing the damage to my wheels.
Oh really?
Yeah, because I hit a lot of potholes with it. Like not potholes. The thing is, okay, the mower's heavy, and the suspension system that they have set up on there, it's not really like an off-road setup. You know what I mean? Because the mower's so heavy.
You still
That's
talking
what
about
the time cutter.
Yeah.
What I'm thinking is they need to really either put air-filled tires in the back or something. You know what I mean? But it's fine for everyday normal grass. If you have a normal yard, you're fine. You get these jacked up yards we got around here. Let me tell you, I got to pick and choose what I want to cut with it. But it's fine. I love it. I'm gonna do videos with it now that I have it. I almost didn't want to even open it up. I was just gonna resell it because I've had so many of them.
Yeah.
But let me tell you something. They are a time saver, just like the name of Time Master. When it comes to doing like you could technically cut every yard with it. It's got that capability. You know what I mean?
David from Hazardra just sent me this video here. I'm gonna try and pull it up so everybody else can see it. That's what I'm probably planning on doing. Like I think it's a pretty nice mower. I'm gonna get to use it. I don't know how much you heard. I might sound like a broken record, but I'm gonna get to use it tomorrow for the first time, and I'm pretty excited about it. But I got a feeling what's gonna happen was, so the first house I'm gonna use it on, I'm only gonna do the back, but I got a feeling what's gonna happen is I'm gonna enjoy mowing the back so much, I'm just gonna mow the entire property with this push mower.
That's what I've done with it. I think I wore it out. I wore mine out because I would end up cutting the whole damn yard with it. You know what I mean?
Yes.
The thing is, like, you'll see a couple. You can actually use this mower like a beat up mower when it gets older. That's why you might, like, a lot of people will find like a used one because they're great for chopping up leaves and stuff,
Oh yeah.
But then you don't want to ruin that mower when you want to go cut your nice yards. That's what I was trying to get at.
Yeah. David,
I have
that link you showed me.
I end up having that problem. It's like, you're out and about and you got a effed up yard and you try to cut it up, but when now you done messed everything up on the blades and everything, it's like, well, now you go to a nice yard and it doesn't want to cut, this. The one thing with that mower is very finicky. You have to keep it clean. You have to constantly lifting it up and clean that deck out, because if there's any grass in it, it changes the airflow and it messes up the you'll get like one or two grasses sticking up. It's frustrating as hell. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
That's my biggest peeve is when a little grass sticks up. So you got to have airflow.
What's up, Matt? David, I'm only finding the 21 inch. I see the video you sent me, but I'm only finding the 21 inch on Google, like through Home Depot. They show the 21 inch. I don't even know how to pronounce that. Is that Weebang?
What is a Weebang?
It's a Weebang.
Somebody's repeating what you said.
Yeah.
A Weebang. I never heard of that brand. You know, DR actually makes a 28-inch mower now.
I've seen that. I think they actually
Yeah.
make a 30-inch mower, actually.
Is it 30? Okay,
I
I
think
can't
it's
remember
30
what it
because I
was.
just looked at it last week. I had messaged them to try and see if I could get a demo of it, and of course, no response back. So I was like, yeah,
There's like one guy on YouTube that does a review on it, and he absolutely hates it. And I was
really?
shocked. I was like, wow, you know, there's like hardly anybody reviewing this mower. That's the first time I've seen it. And then he's like, I hate this thing. It's chintzy. But it looks like it's built well. I mean,
That's what I thought. I thought it looked decent. I mean, it's nothing fancy, but I mean, for DR standards, anyways, I guess.
yeah. Well, DR is actually a Briggs and Stratton brand. You know that?
I did not know that. I
Well,
know
now
they're
you
a
do.
pretty good brand, but I know a lot of guys. So I hear 50-50. I hear some guys swear by DR, and I hear some guys absolutely hate on DR.
The DR is basically a homeowner's brand. It's like the homesteader product. You know what I mean? You can get it's exactly identical to Troy built. Their quality.
Okay.
It gets the job done, but see, DR kind of makes a little bit of the unique stuff. You know what I mean? Like the things that it's cool, it works, but it's not quite all the way. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like you'll get the Billy Goat leaf sucker versus the DR sucker. You know, there's a difference in they still work. They'll both do the job, but one's meant to run all day long. The other one's meant to work on the once a month, maybe once a week. So that's the DR.
Matt, what dealer were you at?
Spend that money. Is he talking about the stimulus money? I ain't never going to see that. Or has he just got money because he's rich? Oh, that's Matt. Matt's got money.
Matt's got them big bucks over there, huh?
Yeah, he's got to spend it before somebody takes it from him.
Hey, that's right, man. That's right. I like buying shit. I like making money, but at the same time, I love getting new fancy stuff. Or it doesn't have to be fancy, just new equipment. I love it.
I used to hate buying stuff. I used to hate spending money, but as I'm getting more and more into it, I'm enjoying it more.
Yes.
But I'm still cheap ass.
Yeah. I have to it takes me a really long time to justify certain things. If it's less than $100, I'm like, yeah, fuck it. When it starts to get over $100, it takes me a little bit to justify it. And then, of course, once you get to the $1,000 range, I'm like, yeah, let's sit on this for a little bit. But man,
well, I paid nothing for my mower this time. I got a free one.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, damn. I told my wife that too. I'm like, man, this guy's hating on it. He got a free mower, but here I am spending $1,200 on one.
I was dumb. I was not expecting it. I think it has something to do with St. Patrick's Day because I put on a green hoodie, an Armor All hoodie. I mean, right? And I didn't even know it was St. Patrick's Day because I wasn't thinking, you know what I mean? And I had green underwear, so that might have helped it too. I had not planned any of this. Still TMI, but it was true.
Okay.
And I did do my beard that day. I don't know what was I put that that beard stuff, that moisture stuff in there. Just felt like doing it up, you know. And
might have had a little 4-leaf clover in your pocket somewhere.
Somewhere, I don't know what the hell happened. Because I was just going to Home Depot to do a video to see what they have. Because I was searching for that DeWalt standard. I really wanted to look at it. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
And couldn't find it anywhere. And so I go to the nicer Home Depot, the one that I like. I did a video about it, but I'm in there, so I'm like, they got a time. The one Home Depot didn't have a time cutter, so I don't know if they're phasing this mower out or not. The other one did. The smaller one actually had it there, and I was like, oh shit! If the other one doesn't have it, they're the bigger store. What's going on here? So I better go ask some questions, you know. And I asked the lady, and I was, can you help me out here? And she's like, what? I said, I don't know what to do. I said, I'm sick of this. I said, I bought your extended warranty. It sat in the Atlantic Tractor, had it for over 2.5 months last year. They just let it sit outside. I said, I don't even know if the damn thing runs anymore. I said, I just gave up. I said, can I just get my $200 back for the warranty you sold me? You know what I mean? Because I just gave up. And she's like, well, let me talk to the manager. And the manager says, I got to talk to another manager. The other manager came over and said, what's going on? And it's a nice lady. And she's like, okay. She goes, you know what? You ain't the first person who I've heard that Home Depot is not honoring their warranty. She says, they want us to sell this warranty to everybody, and they're not taking care of it. So you're not the first person. She goes, I hear this all day long. She goes, come back and show me the mower. I said, what?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I said, it's that one right there. She goes, well, bring it back. She says, you have it with you? I said, no. She goes, come back. My name is Miss Sophia. I said, you're my best friend right now. She's like, I came back, and sure enough, she honored it. I was like, get the fuck out of here. That was awesome.
Yeah, is it the Time Cutter or is it the Time Master? I always get the two mixed up.
It's the Time Master is the 30-inch mower,
Okay.
and the Time Cutter is the 0 turn. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much again.
No, you're good. Hey, whatever, man.
When you get quiet, when people get quiet, I get nervous. I'm like, why are they quiet?
Yeah, I'm talking shit about you over here. You just can't see it.
Weirdo. What's up, Carl? Yeah, how you doing, everybody? I know I'm weird. Is he talking about you or me? I'm pretty sure he's talking about me.
I don't know who he's talking about. Maybe he's talking about the guy I deleted and blocked.
Oh, he's probably talking about Dave. David.
You guys are welcome to come on up. We can have 4 more people up here on this panel. Yeah, that's what I thought.
He's too cheap to buy the good one.
Yeah, he's talking about the guy I deleted the comment on. Whack job.
I just realized the comments were on the side here because I was.
He said, "But what about a 30-inch 0 turn?"
They do make them. They're rare.
Really?
No, they don't make them.
That small?
Aaron's used to make one.
Really?
It was like a homeowner quality version.
I'm pretty sure Ferris still has one.
I think it's a 36. Don't get me wrong. I think it's a 36. You know, Time Cutter made one also. It was a single blade.
I think
you're right. On the bottom. It looked like, it was like the Forrest Gump mower blade. You know, that just that one blade on the bottom.
Yes.
But if it was a 30-inch 0, okay.
I'm gonna look it up.
You're gonna love that Time Master when you first get it. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it for the first year or two, and then you're gonna be like me.
Probably even longer than that because of how much I'm gonna use it. Unless
you're gonna use it more. You think?
Now I'm like, well, now I can use it a lot.
Let me tell you something. Don't lose that little plug in the back. You're gonna lose that thing. That plug is $60.
Oh, the mulch plug in there?
The mulch plug. I don't know why they didn't just design like the Toro has a shutoff valve on one of their other mowers.
Yes.
And Honda has it. I don't know why that's what gets me.
Yeah.
You pay $1,000. Why can't they put that on there?
Yes. I agree. And it drives me crazy. Every freaking brand that does this. An hour meter. It should just freaking come standard.
I'm gonna put one on this one.
Fucking put one on from the factory.
Yeah, I'm gonna put one on this one. I blew up one. The first one blew up because I don't know. I had a helper using it. I think he got mad and threw it one day or something. I don't know. Because the belts constantly slip. Oh, hey, you did get shouted out on Brian's.
That's what Mike said. I guess I missed the video.
I had to go back. That's why I haven't got on. I wanted to go back and watch it, but it was a really good episode. So I was watching it, and I was like, get the frick. And also another guy, Scarlet Oak, he's from my area, I found out. His stickers on it also. He's actually north of me, not that far from me. He's probably about 30 miles from my house. Not even that, 15 miles.
What video was it Brian shouted me out on?
It was his latest one he just put out. It was something about he got new shirts in, and he got new hats and everything, a new company. Something called. He's got another Daily Hustle, so he's cheating on you. He's got another guy, and his name is
He's the original Daily Hustle. He's the guy who I got the name from. It's
Chance. It's Chance Daily Hustle. Yeah.
Yeah. He's been out for a long time. He was one of the original guys I watched for a very, very long time. What's up, Blades LLC? He's one of the guys for a very long time before I knew I was going to get into lawn care.
Yeah.
So he's kind of what inspired my name because I didn't really know what else to make it, and I was going to make it more than just lawn care. So I was like, fuck it. I've been watching Chance Daily Hustle. I'm going to name it John's Daily Hustle.
We all kind of do that. Even in our own names of our companies, we'll hear something in the back of our head somewhere, and we'll think of it.
Yes.
That's why when I did my contracting services, I was working for another company called Something Contracting Services, and I'm talking to my CPA in the next couple of days about if I can change that or not, and change it to my YouTube channel name. You know what I mean? I really don't know what to do yet. I've been. What's that?
Oh, I'm thinking about possibly rebranding my channel, but I don't know how I feel about it. Not rebranding, but renaming and changing.
I don't know.
You don't think so?
No, you're already at 1,000 and you got your following. I mean, get an opinion.
That's what I was thinking. I don't know.
You're already out there though.
I was throwing stuff out there, throwing ideas, but I don't know. Everybody already knows me as John's Daily Hustle, so I was like, oh.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's how I know you as. I can't tell you what to do, but I mean, I don't know if it works for you, but they say you shouldn't do that, especially once you get into. But you're just starting into the up there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. You already got a plug on Brian's, and that's like.
I was just about to say that if Brian freaking shouted me out, damn, I'm about to. Maybe my channel's about to blow up. That'd be freaking nice, wouldn't it?
And then everybody said, "I'm going to change mine to John's after you leave it." Everybody think it's me.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Thanks.
It'd be like, "Oh yeah, I look like a John, don't I? I mean, come on, I got it. I can pose for a little while."
David, I'm already monetized. I've been monetized for about a week now.
Oh, you want to hear some shit? All those videos that I was making with the U-cut thing, it's got monetization strikes on it. I got to figure that shit out now.
What does?
All the apps that I've been using on my phone from the U-cut app. They because I did the last one, I used a Volbeat song in there, and that got monetized. So you can't you can't make money from it or whatever. I mean, I'm not making money anyway. But so I said I looked back at a couple other ones because now I'm using a computer and it has everything on there.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, holy shit, they all have that on there.
They all got them, yeah.
I was like, oh, that's no good. But there's an option you can actually mute the music if you want to.
Yes, I had to do that in one of my videos from one of those editing apps that I use. I had to completely mute the video. It was the last mowing of the season last year that you guys saw a few weeks ago. That video was supposed to have been up a long time ago, but it got copyright strike because the music I was in it. So I went to fix it, and it took forever for it to update. So I muted it, but when I muted it, it like muted out the audio over the whole video, and I was like, that wasn't supposed to happen. There was me talking in it. So then that's what ended up happening. That's why that video kind of sucked, in my opinion, because it got edited and then re-edited and then edited again all within while it was still a part of YouTube. And I was like, well, this video just got chopped up and kind of sucks. So I was like, I'll just play it in the middle of a week or something like that when people don't want to watch it or something. But
man, I got heartbroken because that last one that I did with the Volbeat, I correlated all the pictures to the song, what the song was saying.
Yeah.
So like, is your life okay? And there was a piece of thing flying through the sky. You know what I mean? It was like I was trying to the best I could without actually going too crazy with it, but trying to kind of correlate the words because that's my anthem. Mm-hmm. That the last day under the sun.
I was gonna ask you, how do you do? Oh, I haven't been doing it. How do you do the picture overs that you do? Like you put like little pictures and like almost like little GIFs in your videos. How do you do that?
I just learned that trick on my own, and it was the simplest thing I ever did. So if anybody wants to know how to do it, when you're going to your texts, you go to the little smiley face on your text on your phone, and right there it says stickers and GIFs. You just go over to the GIF, and then you type in whatever you want to find. Like I'll do Back to the Future just to get Doc Brown on there.
That's how they go in on top of your videos.
What's that?
And that's how they go in over top of your videos.
Yeah, and then you just pick out which GIF you want to use or stickers. Like I got Ronnie Dangerfield in there. That's funny as shit. I love him.
That's pretty good. I didn't know that. I thought you had to use some kind of software or like download it or something, or I don't know, something beyond my knowledge on computers. But that makes me feel pretty good. You have to check
all it is when you go into your messages. I can't figure. Now, when you go into your text, and you want to put a text word across something.
Yeah, and then
you just go into. I didn't know you could do it like you do when you're texting somebody.
That's freaking cool. I didn't know that.
And then you can take your finger and open it up and spread it and widen it and move it around. And then you can, on my app, you can actually take your finger and you can make it long or shorter. And then I just learned something new. My stepson taught me how to do it. Was a screen record. So you can actually take the video if you want from anything, and you can record it from your phone.
Yeah.
I didn't know you could do that.
I've done that a lot. Yeah.
I couldn't figure out what's that.
So I don't know how it works on YouTube on what the rules and stuff are, but so I know you're allowed to so I know some channels they get away with, they do like a review of other YouTube channels or like they break down.
How do you get
I don't know how people do that by putting the same video in this. What am I saying? I don't know how people take another person's video. They were just like screen record it and make it their own, but somehow YouTube allows it, if that makes sense, if that's what I'm trying to say.
I think you have to challenge that or something. But then how could you challenge this? There's like millions of people out there. There could be somebody anywhere doing it, and you would never find it because YouTube only gives you stuff that you're interested in, that you know about. You know what I mean? And I think they kind of like chunk you down to your region. Because I've noticed I don't get any like California people or channels or anything like that. I
Yeah.
noticed that. So I've noticed we're all kind of in this eastern seaboard.
Yeah, that's how mine is. Mine is like Midwest all the way to East Coast, and only that way. I don't get any West Coast people recommended to me.
I've actually searched it by myself, just finding like if I look for something, I might come across something, but it's usually I'm not really as interested in it as I am. But we're just cooler on the East Coast. That's just all it is, you know.
Yeah, but the majority.
Yeah. Was it Yeah, Dave was talking about my lines on my mulch.
Oh, for educational purposes. Okay, Dave, that makes sense. That must be it. I don't know. I see a lot of guys doing it, and like back when I was in the cars, I did it in a car video. So I was doing like my reaction video to Ford releasing the Shelby Mustang or something like that. I don't even remember what it was. It's not on my channel anymore, but I had took the chance. I was like, screw it. I'm going to video record their video of doing it, of the car driving in the like mountains and stuff like that. And I'm going to put my voice over top of it. And somehow I got away with it. And it was one of the videos I got like 1,000 and something views on. So it got out a little bit. And that was before I had barely 200 subscribers. So it had got out a little bit. And I never got copyrighted strike or anything on it.
What about Aussie Man?
Aussie Man.
The Australian guy, the voiceover guy, the guy he's like the guy who says, "Oh shit, look at this bloke, shit, fuck,
oh
shit, fuck."
Yeah. How does he get away with it? Well, yeah, Dave said comedy, so he does comedy, so that might be how he gets away with it.
I mean, I did the Mandalorian thing, and I didn't get.
Hey, Gorilla, just click that link. Just click that link, and it's really easy. If you've never been up on a live panel before, I think
go to the comments. Yeah, go. Yeah, sorry.
No, you're fine. I think if you've never been up on a live panel before, you might have to like, I don't know, create some kind of little account or something like that. It's stupid easy, and it doesn't cost you anything. They're not going to ask for a credit card number or anything like that through StreamYard. But then once you're up, you know, it'll do this little mic test and camera test, and you get to see your pretty face right there and make sure you look all good. And then you can hit enter, and then I'll see you down in what's called the basement. And then I'll decide if I really want to bring you up on the panel or not. But then you'll be up. It's really
yeah. See, now he has to decide whether you're worthy or not. So yeah. I'm lucky I got in, I guess.
Yeah. I was like, yeah, nobody else is up here. Let's let Carlo in, I guess.
That's what I figured. I figured, hey, no one's going up there. I got a shot this time.
Yeah.
Usually when he has me.
You guys are always everybody is always welcome up on my channel. It doesn't matter who they are.
Where's Dave at? Dave's always up here.
I know. I thought Dave was going to jump on that sapsucker.
I think he's eating some broccoli. He don't want to show us. I got to get back on that broccoli chicken, man. I love broccoli. I ran out of it.
Yeah, Dave, they definitely have. YouTube has definitely made some power moves in the past year. You know,
they're taking people off left and right, so you got to be careful what you say too.
Yep, I told my wife. My wife and I were just talking about that the other day. My wife and I were just talking about, okay, I only have just over. There's the sapsucker himself. Let me bring him up. So my wife and I were just talking about it. My wife and I was talking about, I only have. Oh, you got a little back feed there, Dave.
Yeah, I got it. I'm rusty. It's been a while.
Yeah, me too, man.
I used to do it every time just to piss everybody off.
My wife and I were talking about it. How I don't have that many subscribers. I've got 1,000. Whatever you want to consider me, if I'm actually a real YouTuber or not, but whatever. But it's funny because all it takes is me to say one stupid fucking comment or just say the wrong thing and just completely end any chances I have on YouTube at all. And I don't know, it's kind of scary, I guess, when you think about it.
There's a guy who I follow on YouTube. He's a real life Viking. He's like an historian guy. I have to find his name, but he's really cool. He has a lot of life stuff for men. He's like a man's coach. Kind of, if you know what I'm talking about.
I think so.
He's like a life coach kind of guy. That's what he does. But he goes out into the woods and he talks to you. He talks to the camera. He's basically talking to you. But he talks about life lessons. And he said he starts getting into like manhood and what you should be to be a man. But he goes into the whole Viking story because he's a Norwegian.
Uh-huh.
He's actually in there, right? But he's also like an historian, so he like tries to tell you about what is real and what's not. But he tries to correlate that with today, and he's getting into this whole what's going on right now.
What's up, Grasshopper?
he actually was taken out. He was talking about that stuff. He was like, be careful what you say. You just got to play the game or something,
Yeah. Dave, I agree with you. They do the shorts and they're, trying to compete with TikTok there. And I really think that might become something possibly. I think the shorts, what I last heard was in beta for YouTube. So I think that might become bigger. And they've already started doing, I don't know how long ago they started it, but the little post thing that you can post stuff. I think, of course, I wasn't able to do it until I had 1,000. So I think that's only for people with 1,000, but that might become a normal thing for anybody to be able to post stuff.
Is that the one where you do a little post where you just say, like this is coming soon, you got an opinion on it?
Yep.
I was wondering how people did that.
Sean, yes, you did hear that. Apparently, I haven't got to see his video yet. I've been out all day, but apparently it's his newest video shouted me out.
Yeah, he did. I think he says something like, "Hey, everybody, what's going on? How you doing, man? This is John's Daily Hustle."
Yeah, something really fast. Something like, you're reading at the end of commercials, you're reading little letters and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
John's Daily Hustle. Now, he held it up for a little while. He was like,
that's pretty cool. I sent that a long time ago. I sent that sticker to him back in January, I think, December.
It's like Dave said, you hit 1,000 subscribers. Now he put you on there. Now he just got to his mailbox late. He was talking about it.
Probably. Oh yeah, probably.
He was the first person who I started watching on YouTube because I didn't know and the only reason why I was researching Toro and X-Mart stuff.
John,
and he kept popping up.
Too pretty soon. I'm curious. He was actually back. Let's see. So for the last couple of years before I got into lawn care, so back up a year ago, and then 3 years before that, I watched Brian's Lawn Maintenance, Chance Daily Hustle, Keith Kalfas, and Juggernaut. I'm a big fan. I really watch Juggernaut a lot. So I kind of fanboy because Juggernaut actually gets on people's lives and stuff like that. So I've been trying to meet him on. He gets on Ben and Acme Moen's live and Mark and Vicky's live sometimes because I kind of fanboy for him because he's somebody I've been watching for a really long time now. And I watched him before I even thought I'm going to cut grass for a living. This was back. I don't even think I lived in Missouri when I was watching him at the time. So it's one of those. It's kind of weird. It's like, hey, I've been watching you for a long time. I sound like a stalker or something. You know what I mean?
But... Yeah, show up to his house with your beard and go, "Hey, I'm your biggest fan, and I've been watching you for a long time."
Yeah.
I get you. They'd be like, "Honey, call the police. This guy out here, he thinks he's me."
Yeah.
Yeah, he seems like a cool. I've been watching him on and off, but there's so many people to watch. It's kind of hard to watch everybody,
Yeah.
And
that's where not having cable comes in handy. You should see how many subscriptions I have, and I promise you, every morning I got a morning routine, and every night I have a night routine. I catch up on all that shit.
Well, hey, I appreciate you watching mine, brother. Thank you very much.
I appreciate you guys.
I know I'm a nobody.
Dave? You've been quiet.
Dave's not talking. Oh, there he is. I thought something wrong with his microphone again.
Nothing much going on. About to fall asleep.
I hear that.
How can you fall asleep?
Do what?
I said,
how can you fall asleep
tonight?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Can't half hear y'all. My damn computer kicked in turbo mode and freaking fan. I can't hear nothing.
Oh, I hate that shit.
Yeah.
I'm lucky mine hasn't done that. I got an older laptop. I thought it was nice and brand new. I realized I've had this thing for over 10 years. I'm like, oh, crap, this is like an antique right now.
Yeah, I have an old gaming computer that in its time, it was a pretty decent computer for its price, but now it's so outdated. It's at least, I don't know, not quite 10 years old yet, but it's getting there.
I like how Hazardra put those little asterisks over his name so you could spell his name out right. I had a hell of a time pronouncing that at first.
Kevin is a pretty good dude, Grasshopper, from what I know of him so far. Hazardra made asterisks over his name?
Yeah, look, see how we call things with names.
Oh,
like
yeah, there we go. I can really spell his name now.
Yeah.
There was
something
that. It all the cookies got swiped on my browser or something other, so it didn't, remove my account or nothing, but I had to sign in to StreamYard and link my account, and redo my name, my profile picture, and the whole 9 yards. And I had that saved on my desktop on a sticky note. I just copy and paste it. So,
Oh, there you go. I like that though because it looks like it's different and it grabs your attention. And
Yeah, it looks cool.
it is a little bit of a tongue twister at first when you say it because you want to say it a little differently.
There's a couple of guys on here who I watch. I try to respond back to on comments, or I try to leave a comment and mention them or something, and I try to read their name, and I'm like, yeah, we're just gonna forget the name part, and I'm just gonna write this comment and hope he gets notified for it because I can't spell that.
Yeah. That's why I never put my last name because my last name gets butchered up all the time too. So I just leave it alone.
What's your last name?
most people
What's
won't
that?
pronounce my name without the R in it. They look at it and they're like, Hazar duh, Hazar Ra. This.
Yeah.
Neil, what kind of steak are you eating?
Somebody's eating steak. Well, somebody's making money.
This guy, he's in a different tax bracket than us right here. Grasshopper Cruise, that guy right
The
there.
only time I eat steak is if I steal it, and I'm joking.
He's making the big bucks there.
The only way I eat steaks is if I cut it off a roast.
There you go.
You know? Guessing there's a piece.
You know, I haven't had steak in a while. It's making me hungry. I'm gonna go to the store and
Yeah,
buy
man,
some.
we're talking about steak. I'm gonna have to get me a steak now.
I said all
Yo,
year
really?
like, I was going to go get an actual good steak dinner, and I never did do it. I'm still tempted to do it. I went to there's a place in Bristol, Tennessee called Quaker Steak and Lube, and
Quaker steak and lube.
yeah,
That's good.
Is it a strip club next door?
do it.
The steakhouse in one end and a strip club next door?
Nah, not quite like that. You would like that place. They got like a 4-post car lift in there. At that time, they had a Volkswagen Beetle, like a dune bug racing type car, like a Baja car.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
Like one of them theme restaurants.
Yeah, they got a Corvette mounted on the wall.
cool. Oh,
Like
nice.
the wall is slanted just slightly. They got it mounted. The whole entire car is mounted on the wall, and under that 4-post lid, it's got plexiglass. So it, stuff don't like dirt or stuff don't fall off the car. You can walk underneath it and look up underneath it and everything. But I was there that time.
Thanks for coming out. Thanks for coming out, Dave. Take it easy. We'll hopefully catch you in the next one, brother.
Justice League. Are you watching the Snyder Cut? What they call the Snyder Cut? I forgot what it's called.
Sorry to cut you off, David.
At the time I was there, I got the 6-ounce salmon fillet dinner.
Mm.
I had I got sauteed baby green beans, and I don't even like green beans, but that was the best thing I ever eat. And I've wanted to go back there ever since because they got a surf and turf meal as well. You get like a 6-ounce steak and a 6-ounce salmon all in one meal. I've been wanting to go back.
You ever notice when you go to a restaurant, you see the 6-ounce, and you're like, that's not enough food. I should probably order more. Then they bring it to your plate, and you're like, halfway through it, you're like, oh, God, man.
Yeah, I should have stopped. I don't know how I used to be able to eat the freaking big 22-ounce steaks, the one that people would, split for a whole family. When I was like 16, 17, I would put that away like it was nothing.
Well, your metabolism changes.
12-ounce steak, and I'm like, nah, I can't do this.
Yeah. Well, that's normal. Your metabolism changes as you get older. I mean, when I was younger, I used to eat a whole pizza. I'm like, where's the next one? 2 or 3 pizzas. I'm like, nothing. Now I'm lucky if I can get through one.
Neil, where are you from?
Somebody says I still do.
I never have eat a whole lot, really, in a way. I mean, depends on how I do it, I guess you could say. Like, if I eat just, snack or whatever throughout the day, I could eat a whole total lot or whatever. But, I mean, here lately, especially where I've been eating a higher protein diet, I don't really eat a whole lot during the day. And I try to keep it within just 8 hours, too, so I have a 16-hour fast every day.
My problem is when I come home, I don't stop eating.
When I got home, I literally went all day. I didn't eat anything, running off of 2 Cokes and about 2 cups of water, and that was it until I got home.
I can't do that anymore. I used to skip breakfast and then work, up till lunchtime and whatnot. I can't do it no more.
What I do is I eat a big breakfast, and then I just don't even eat all day long until I come home. That
If I
helps
eat a
me
big
lose weight.
breakfast, I'm done for the day. My stomach is going to be messed up. It's going to be.
Well, I make sure I'm not too far from home either. You know.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm going to be riding a mower with a toilet strapped to the.
Yeah,
Not a toilet. Make a toilet a zero-turn mower is what it's going to be.
that's a good idea. I'm gonna sell a lot of them things. Take that to the GIE.
That was a good idea.
Fertilize the yard while you're mowing it.
Yeah, fertilize the yard and mow at the same
There you go.
time.
Calls John Mow and Go.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Neil, where are you from? If you're still here, you're probably eating. Probably can't answer back. But I'm only asking because you're talking about Food Lion, and I don't know, Carla. I think you guys, and I know David. I'm sure you guys got Food Lion out y'all's.
Oh
way.
yeah. Oh yeah, we got.
Yeah, because I know that's like a northern eastern thing. Because when I was in
Big
Alabama and Georgia, I don't think they were out there at all. I could be wrong.
I think Food Line and Whole Foods are one of the two biggest food groceries in the country right now.
Really? Because they're not out
Food
there,
Line's everywhere.
or at least that I know.
Food Line's bigger than Food City.
I heard Food Line was one of the biggest at one time.
I thought Food Lion was smaller.
Oh, I got it wrong then.
I know around here there's more Food Cities than there are Food Lines.
So we have a grocery called Giant around here, which is huge. They're like a local to this area.
I know about Giant.
But
We don't have them out here.
Everybody says Giant is. It's usually the nicer run grocery store. It's all cleaner inside. You know, when you go inside, it's all, you know, it looks like it's run nice. You know what I mean? As opposed to just a warehouse with groceries in it.
To
That's
South
not-
Carolina. Okay, Neil.
Some of them stores like Costco and Whole Foods and whatnot like that. I don't know if there's any of them local around here or not. If there would be any of them, they would probably be an hour away in Johnson City, Tennessee, if I had to guess.
Mm-hmm.
Well, those stores are designed for you to stop at there once a month on those. You go and load up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what those stores are meant for. But around here, we got so many of them. Everybody goes to them every week almost, like a regular grocery store. Defeats the purpose. You know, it's like. But I don't go into them because I can't come out of that with under $100. I stopped going into them.
They're them diet stores, you know. They do their best sales after the first of the year.
Everybody wants a diet the first of the year. I'm going to do everything.
Yeah, we don't have them in the Midwest here. They stop. I don't know how far out they come, but we don't have any, at least in the Midwest that I know of. Maybe in St. Louis you might have one or two, but I don't know. Yeah,
Canada's got it's a whole different region. Somebody said I don't think food's allowed to cross over. Is there like a law or something like that? They can't cross shipment.
I know, like Canada's Harbor Freight is called Princess Auto.
You're really long here. Are you still here? If you're still here, let me know if you're coming up, man. Come on up. I'd like to.
I've seen him a lot on comments. I've never met him. Yeah.
Everybody's welcome to come on up, especially if you haven't
come on up
on the panel. I would appreciate you guys to come on up.
If you get too many and you want me to pop off, let me know. I'll go watch something. Or
oh, you're fine. Oh, he's still here. Let him walk up. He's in the corner of the fence. Oh, yeah, that's a little awkward.
Excuse me, what are you doing? I'm watering your bushes.
This is nutrients.
Yeah, it's a little awkward.
That would be embarrassing. I don't think I can ever go back. I'd be like, yeah, I can't come back to your house no more. I'm sorry. Just hope that doesn't get on film. The next thing you know, you're on 2020 or something like that. You know what I mean? You ever see that where they do the hidden camera and the guy's coming out and do stuff and they got the guys pissing on the side? I've seen that before.
Yeah. What is up, Ken?
That's half the reason why I got an enclosed trailer. I got tired of not being able to go anywhere. Even though I got the suicide doors on my truck, I love that because I can pull over the side of the road and they open the suicide doors, and I got a little privacy. And you're a little blocked. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think I screwed my computer up the other day. I was going somewhere, and where I don't have a smartphone or GPS or anything, I just take screenshots on my computer and then just look at them trying to get there. Like, I don't have a hotspot or nothing, so I don't have internet access. But I had to get on the brakes last time I done that real hard, and my computer kind of slid off. And now, sometimes, not all the time, The fan makes a loud noise.
Neil,
What you want to do is take the back of your computer off with little screws, and you can probably tighten it. But it's a little bolt in there loose.
Neil, I'm originally from Alabama, so I know all about the Piggly Wiggly. That was like, I don't even know how to explain that to you, but the Piggly Wiggly was a local grocery store. We went to there a lot. We'd go in there and get the Piggly Wiggly and Winn-Dixie. Those were the two big ones down there.
I've heard of Piggly Wiggly before. I've heard of it. I've never seen it, but I've heard of it.
Yeah, I reckon there used to be one around here back in the day.
There used to be a store called A&P when I was younger. I haven't seen it since I was like a little child.
I
Yeah,
haven't heard of that. Oh, I have not here.
I think Giant bought them out. I think that's what happened, and it became a Giant. It was a local. They're huge around here, but it's just localized to this little stretch of Maryland where we're at.
Yeah.
This little county area, and it just goes a little bit out, and that's about it.
Carly, not to change subject, but did you say that you were going to try and make your trailer? Did you say you were going to try and fabricate some kind of live conveyor belt bottom? Or
Yeah.
live? You
But
were?
eventually, when I get a chance to, I actually
You
have
have
a
any
treadmill
idea?
here.
Do you have any
What's
idea
that?
what you're going to do to do that?
I've had some ideas in the past. There actually are professional tractor trailers that already are equipped like that.
That have live bottoms, yeah. I've seen
Um,
them.
I want to videotape it one time because at my mulch yard, it's the first time I've seen it. And I was like, get the fuck out. That's exactly what I was thinking of.
They're really
um,
simple. Oh, we got another.
Yeah. The problem with it is I had been researching and I was going to buy rollers one time from a
Yeah.
warehouse that they was getting rid of them. And I thought I could line the bottom of the trailer. But then here's the problem. I don't want to add so much weight to the trailer
Yeah.
to where it becomes a counterproductive situation
Yeah.
where the trailer weighs more than I want it to weigh. That's where my stopping point comes.
Yeah.
If I'm adding too much weight, I've come up with some other options that I'm going to try with just using the winch.
Gorilla, I see you down there. It says your device is not connected. Something about your mic and cam isn't connected.
That happens a lot with people when they first get on. Even I had that problem.
Yeah, I was about to say, do you know what the fix was for you? Because you're the last person I remember that said that.
I don't know. I just got to keep playing with it. You know what? If you messed up the first time, you got to completely shut out of it the entire thing because you're still logged in. What I don't like about Yardstream is you got to make sure you click out of it completely. And if you have a StreamYard, your phone, go into your Google, your Chrome, and then click out of history because it stays in as cookies. I didn't know that. For some reason, StreamYard stays in your cookies and it's always on. That's why every time you come back up, it still remembers your name. I've noticed that. That's a little scary. I don't know what's going on with that.
Ken,
Is it running in the background somewhere?
Ken, I'm the one with I'm one of the guys at least that has that pull behind aerator. It works all right. I mean, it's not bad. I mean, it's cheap and it paid for itself very quickly in basically the first day of aerating. But it's not ideal. I'm wanting to make I think Sean from Minnesota's got the front mount on, and that's the one I want. I think the front mounts are more efficient than the pull behind. But
I've heard some mixed reviews about that.
The front mounts? Yeah, I've heard that too. I think Sean from Minnesota is one of the guys that had them. I'm hoping he'll correct me if I'm wrong or comment on it. But
there's a product.
The pull behind isn't ideal for me, but it gets the job done.
There's actually a product out there.
He said I don't remember where he saw it, but the guy was really ugly. Yeah, you didn't watch mine then. I don't know who you were watching, but it wasn't me.
Trying to push your buttons.
He said he's pushing buttons. Yes, sir. When Diggs.
Oh, that's right. David left. He got to go. His wife or something.
Yeah, that's who it is, Kent. It's Gerald with Clean and Green does.
I watch him. He's moving up too right now. He's up to 500. I think he's starting to move a little bit.
There's a lot of guys that are freaking moving fast.
I like Gerald Green. He's pretty good. I like. You know, he was a preacher.
I did not know that.
Yeah, he was talking about. He used to be. I don't know if he was a. I don't know if he was a full-on preacher or he was a youth preacher. I don't know what he was, but he was talking about a little bit of that. You know.
Yeah.
He's from I think he's from Georgia, isn't he?
I don't know where he's from.
I know he's cutting grass right now.
You haven't started mowing yet?
Me, no. I looked outside and its grass all turned green overnight. I was like, "Yep, exactly what I said is going to happen. It's going to pop up." I got customers now. I'm lazy. I never contact my customers until the last minute. They end up calling me, but
Man,
I've had them for 5, 6, 7 years. They all know me,
The second week in January, I started trying to lock in my commercial contracts, and some of them were either like, "Yeah, sure, we'll do it," and some of them were like, "Yeah, we're not ready yet." So
commercial's different. Yeah, you got to be on them guys.
the first week in February, I jumped back on. I was like, "Hey, I was just checking. Have you guys picked somebody yet?" And just constantly. And so far, it's working pretty good. Staying on top of it like that.
I must have the older Agripack because mine has air tires. You have the one with the solid tires. Mine's black. Yours is orange.
Yeah, mine's got solid tires. Ken, that's what I'm trying to get too. I'm trying to get the hydraulic one. I thought Sean had it, but he said he has the dethatcher. Somebody on here, Handy Guy 2016, Ken, he's got the front mount aerator that he does. Great Dane that he just chopped up.
Yeah.
And he likes it. He likes it a lot. But yeah, I've heard mixed reviews on it, but I'm definitely wanting to try and get one.
The only thing about those Z Raiders is they just don't seem like they're very wide. I mean, they're like as wide as the frame or whatever, and then there's a pretty good sized strip in the middle, that doesn't get aerated.
You have to overlap anyway, so it doesn't matter. You have to overlap anyway.
I wonder if they offer like extensions so you can make that thing wider.
I don't know. I don't think so because of the way it has to spin, the turn, it would probably get in the way. But it's set to go like this to completely move around in circles, so it doesn't ever. It's almost like a caster, so it has to be free moving. That's just my opinion. I think that's why. There is another company that makes one out there. I had this idea where it's actually you hook it to your walk behind and you stand on it.
Handy Guy made one of them. He made more or less like a sulky aerator for his John Deere
aerator. Yeah, I've always started doing that, but there's actually a company that makes one that's professionally made and has a lift on it. You can lift it up to go over the sidewalks, and I forgot the name of the company, but there's a company that actually makes one, and it's not that expensive. I think it's like $1,200, something like that, compared to spending $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 for them.
So Ken's got a good point. He says it might not be wider, but you would need more weight if it was wider, so you can go faster with the way it is, so you get more passes done quicker.
But I thought it has a ram that pushes it down. That's what gives it the down pressure.
What's that?
The front mount, doesn't it have a hydraulic ram that pushes it down?
Yeah, it pushes down, but you get most of your weight from the weight of the machine itself.
Okay.
At least as far as I know, anyways. I don't think it pushes down it pushes down, but then all the weight from the machine goes onto it basically the one I know of, it basically picks the front casters up. So then the aerator becomes the casters as you're moving or as you're going.
I have to
but I don't have hands-on experience with that, so I'm not the guy to really be saying anything.
I need to try and aerate my yard again. I wish I had a plug aerator, but I ain't going to go out and buy an aerator when I ain't getting no business for one. You
could pick them up on Craigslist, or Facebook Marketplace, or yard sale, or Litco. People get rid of them for like $20, $50 sometimes.
Yeah,
you find them all over the place.
I've hardly ever seen them that cheap around here. They're usually like $75, $50, $75, which I
you might as well buy a brand new.
Yeah. Most guys out here in my area sell them for about 75 to 100 brand new. Everybody wants, I don't know.
But let me tell you something.
Value, I guess. But
everything's going to go up real fast, real soon, because I've been hearing a lot of stuff. Even blades and parts, shipments are being stuck. If everything comes from China, or say it comes from anywhere else, it's getting quarantined for 45 days before you can even ship it out. So it has to sit before they even move it. I was like, holy crap.
Dang, Justin, that kind of sucks, man. I'm about 8 hours out from cutting grass.
Oh, is he in Canada?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah.
It's telling him to restart his phone.
Yeah, you got to restart it. That's the problem I had too. I had to restart my computer and everything to get back onto it. Because somehow it locks. It's working with cookies somehow.
He said, Neil said Exmark makes a stand-on aerator. It's only $11.5K. Yeah, it's only 11.5K.
That's pocket change.
Yeah, we forget that we were just talking about him being in a different tax bracket than all of us earlier, eating his steaks right now on a Friday night. So yeah, that is just helpful to him. He's got that in his back pocket right now.
I'm still thinking about getting X blades. I just have to see how the grass grows and whatnot. But I dread trying to double cut this year. I mean, it'd be a lot faster with zero turn, but still yet.
I don't know. I think you have to double cut no matter what you do.
I
think
Danny Lanier said he was going to try and run X blades. I need to talk to him. He ain't been doing lives or anything here recently.
Yeah, what happened with him? He fell off the face of the earth all of a sudden.
I need to try and talk with him because I think he said he was going to run it since he lives an hour from me. Anyways, I want to know how it does in my area. Because everybody can say, oh yeah, it works great, or oh no, it don't work good. But everybody's area is different. I feel like it might work differently. It might work the same, but I don't know.
Here's my question: does it damage the spindles?
People say yes, and people say no.
I mean, these machines are so heavy built nowadays that I don't think it affects it that much. But
I think as long as you use a good high temp grease, I don't think you'd have anything to worry about.
Yeah, but a lot of these are sealed bearings now.
Yeah, my spindles are all sealed.
A lot of the Toro and X, they're all going over the sealed now. I don't understand why they're doing that, but a lot of them are doing that.
Gorilla, it still says device not connected. It says you need to connect mic and cam before you can add them to the stream.
I think it'd be ideal for like heavy stuff, but I don't know about using it every single day. I could be wrong. I hate to be one of them people that says, "Oh, listen, you never even used it." You know what I mean? That's me. I've never used it, so I don't have an opinion on it. I'll just keep my mouth shut until I ask.
Justin says he uses X blades and still has to double cut.
What kind of setup did you use, Littles? Did you use double high lifts or mulch and high lift, or how'd you do it?
Come on up and tell us, Justin. So that way you don't have to comment it. Just come on up on the panel.
I don't think you can because he's in Canada.
He's been up on my panel before. Oh,
I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
That went over my head. Look, it's been a long day, okay, guys? Relax.
Those computers are different over there. They're sideways. They're just different computers.
Yeah.
How South Park is. South Park, they make all the Canadians look different. I'm like, I don't know why. It's funny as hell. Where's Mark at? Mark's usually up around.
Yeah, I haven't seen Mark
tonight. He was on
Money Making Mike. You gonna come up on the panel now that you're back, or are you not back anymore?
No, he's probably driving his Ferrari around town.
Gator blade and a high lift.
Still double cuts.
Well,
I just bought new blades and I was afraid to order them, so I actually called my dealer to have them order me the factory blades because I'm just too afraid to try something else right now. And they're on back order too. I got to wait a week or so before they come in.
Yeah, Ken, I agree with you there. I don't know. I can't even find a used stand-on aerator for a decent price, and if it is a decent price, chances are it's gone by the time I see it.
Those walk-behind aerators are ridiculously priced, man.
Yes.
Even used.
Even
$1,500 used. Yeah, yes. $1,500.
Yes, that's how they are in my area. I'll find one for $1,500 used. Guys are usually want $2,000, $2,200 for it out here in my area used. I'm like, I'll just buy a brand new one at that price.
You can rent them, but if you rent one, you really got to have a lot of jobs lined up to make it worth it. Because you're going to pay $100 for the day or whatever to rent it.
That's why I like my pull behind AgriFab. I don't have to rent anything. The only time that becomes a problem is when there's a small gate that I can't get my mowers in, or I can't get it to fit in. What's up?
What's a good one? There's a company called Stinger that makes a really nice one. I think it's called a Stinger B or something like that.
Damn, that's pretty good, Sean. He bought it for $4,000. He's got a stand-on aerator for $4,000. I mean, that's a little expensive, but then again, for a stand-on aerator, that's pretty damn good. In my opinion, anyways. But I couldn't find that out here. It would be gone in a heartbeat.
See, that's what's so nice about those like Walker mowers or the Swishers or the ones that have those front end lift that you can take off. You can add those things on,
Oh, that's Ranger. What's up, Ranger? You got your new channel. New channel name, so I can't keep up. I can't remember.
What's up, Ranger?
Yeah, what's up, Ranger?
Hey, who's Ranger?
Guy with a beard. I don't know how else to explain him.
Well, that's a lot of guys nowadays. That's a lot of guys now.
It comes up on Lawn Stars a lot, or was.
Okay.
You got
Well, hello.
Rated for 700. That's pretty good.
I wonder if everybody could take a old walk behind mower, just any size, put a electric actuator on it, and just put a aerator under the front of it where the deck was.
What's that, David? Sorry.
Yeah. It might work.
What'd you say, David?
Take some ingenuity.
Yeah, take a walk behind mower, take the deck out from under it, put an electric actuator on it, and put a aerator under the front where the deck was.
I think the only thing you would have to figure out how to do is to make it to where you turn. So they would have to caster somehow.
Well,
I think he's talking about taking the actual deck out completely. But then you have to make a frame to hold it.
how does your aerator work? Does all your tines or spindle, whatever you want to call them, do they all turn separate, or are they all on one fixed axis?
They just turn all together.
Well, mine is a spike aerator, and I know they're not as good as plug, but every single spike plate is individual from the other.
Oh.
Hello.
What's up? Gorilla, it still says your device is not connected, brother. How you doing tonight, Justin?
Not bad. You?
Oh, man, I'm worn out. It's been a long day. It's been a long week, but
Yeah.
I'm just thankful to be back to work now that the winter time is almost over, or is over.
Yeah, work is coming in good now.
Yeah.
I went to go look at a couple of estimates today. I did one of these no-nos where it's too far away.
What's up, Lawnscapes? Yeah, get Virgil up here. Virgil, I was just talking about you the other day to a local guy out here. Who was I talking to you about? No, I think it was David. I think I was talking to you about David or whatever. So it was all good, of course.
And what now? You talking about me?
Of course.
Wasn't I talking about Virgil yesterday? Or yeah, I think it was yesterday when you called me. It was
yeah, about the street sweepers.
Yeah, the street sweeping. That's it. Yeah, it was. That's what I thought.
And speaking of that, I seen that rig go by. I was telling you about the street sweeper in the back of that pickup truck.
Oh yeah.
He was by a house here. I don't know where he's going. He must have some place down in the next town over.
That's pretty cool. I want to try and get into it, but so Virgil's a guy I would like to have up on the panel. I want to pick his brain.
Yeah. You see them on auctions, like equipment auctions. Yeah. You'll see them pop up on there.
He was telling me, that's the route I was thinking of, buying one of those big, the trucks or whatever, because I see them on auctions, just like you said, for a decent price. Yeah. He's the one that opened my mind up. You guys know me; I'm all about starting shit on a budget. Whether it's a good thing or a bad thing. But
well, hey, I got a really nice power washer. I'll sell you. I'm trying to get rid of that thing.
Yeah, he's the one that told me about trying it with one of those walk-behind trash vacuum things. I was thinking about doing it. So, I'm going to need to talk to you. Not anytime soon just yet, but it'll be relatively soon, I guess.
Just keep in mind, whenever you're doing that, well, you probably already have it. You already have commercial insurance. So
yes, because I already did commercial. I had to have it.
I just dropped all my commercial insurance. Saved me $1,500 a year. Got rid of it. I was like,
I'd like to come across a decent street sweeper that, like, say, maybe the actuators and the brushes, all that kind of junk's wore out on. Just, a decent truck with a motor for the street sweeper that runs. Pull that diesel off there and use it for something else. Get rid of the rest of it and just make a lawn truck out of it.
Yeah.
You can sell one of them little 3-cylinder diesels off them things, or 4-cylinder diesels, for about $1,000, $2,000.
Or buy yourself one of them little Isuzu trucks. You ever see them things? They look like little side-by-sides.
They go for a premium here in my area.
They're about $8,000 around here. We got a couple of them sitting around here. I don't know where they came from or how they got them, but they're freaking cool looking.
Yeah, Virgil, everybody's in here tonight. I feel blessed. I got all the good people in here.
How many you got? How many do you have how many people are in here? I can't see it.
14 it looks like.
It's not
I
bad.
ran where I work at. We've got a Isuzu NQR street sweeper. I've run that thing a few times. It's pretty interesting.
That's pretty cool.
I'd love to get a box truck.
What's that?
I'd like to get a box truck.
Yeah, those are pretty sweet. I like the box truck setups. I've thought about doing that too,
Yeah.
instead of buying an enclosed trailer, but I can't get a box truck
Can't
out
justify
here.
it.
Yes, I can get a box truck out here for what I can get an enclosed trailer for.
That's the thing. You can get it.
Not here.
The box truck is so
Used
expensive.
Are like 20, around 20 grand.
Yeah.
An enclosed trailer, aluminum, run you about less than 10.
Yeah,
I'd like to have either an enclosed trailer or a box truck, but I want to. If I get anything anytime soon, I want something that's going to be more versatile. And the best versatile option would be like a flatbed truck. And I'd like to get maybe a flatbed truck like either a 3/4 ton or 1 ton or even a little bit bigger than that, and just get a detachable dovetail for it. That way I could pull a dump trailer if I don't have the dump option on the truck or something like that. But of course I could pull, a dump trailer or whatever with a box truck, but that's
It'd
just
be awkward.
yeah, it would, especially backing up.
I know getting a bigger truck is high on my list of things to upgrade soon if I can. And you guys know I already said I'm not going to be able to do it anytime soon, but I'm going to have to probably pull that trigger a little bit quicker because you guys will see the video probably sometime in April by the time I upload the videos. But yesterday and today, I have maxed my truck's capacity out. Let's just say when I was loading it, the hitch was touching the fucking ground. So
Oh shit.
I learned very quickly. David, when you called me, I was pulling into the place where I was dropping off a bunch of brick, but my truck was squatted. And you guys know I only run a half-ton truck, but
Yeah.
it
Brick
was
gets heavy fast.
yeah, I learned the way.
All right.
And today I was pulling dirt, and today I again with my trailer had it squatted. I'm like, yeah, we're gonna need to
That's
bite
that's
the
half
bullet.
that's half the reason why I don't do hardscape anymore. Those jobs, getting those Windsor stones. You talking about the little half octagon looking ones? I can only get a few at a time, even with the trailer, because the weight adds up quick.
Mike, I believe I paid $1,300 for it. Sorry to cut you off, Carlo. Mike, I think I paid $1,300 with tax.
John, you should just add some leaf springs to the back end of your truck.
That's what a lot of guys were saying. Do that, and I think it might be the same thing, but some guys were calling it. I think Mark's Misfit World did it. I think it was Helper Spring.
Yeah.
Yeah. They have a helper spring, and there's a couple different products out there.
Yeah,
You can even get
Yeah, I
bags
don't have
too.
that problem with my Ram.
I can't afford bags. For the price of bags, I think I could probably just buy a used 3/4 ton and sell my half ton.
I've heard there's a certain type of bags that you can get that's not very expensive that you have to manually pump up. Like just you run air lines to the back, you hook up your compressor to them.
Yeah, but then
Oh,
it takes
really?
up your bed space.
Do what?
The
They what now?
compressor. The compressor would take up your bed space.
Sean, what?
No, you just like you air it up before you go. Like you just hook it up to your
Oh.
compressor at your shop.
How do I share that, Sean?
Some people, of course, get them 12-volt compressors they keep under their hood or under the truck or something there, and they just got the switch in their cap or whatever. But that's a lot more expensive there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sean, I can't share it.
Put an any level kit. What is that? No wait, what is that called? Is it any level?
Yeah, I said that a little bit in the beginning. Sorry to cut you guys off again, David. I said that in the beginning of the stream. He was one of the few guys I watched back years and years ago before I even knew I was going to do lawn care. And when I was getting ready to start a YouTube channel or switch my channel over to lawn care stuff, I decided to. He was one of the guys I guess you could say I kind of had a kick on, and I was like really watching a lot. So I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna call it John's Daily Hustle because I do more than just mowing. But right now it's mainly mowing, but I'm planning on following basically all my side hustles and shit that I do. So that's where I got John's Daily Hustle from. So to answer your question, yes, I got it from Chance Daily Hustle. You can't share screen. No, I can't.
never have enough.
I can't copy that link, Sean.
What's up,
I've
Mike?
seen it popping up
What's
though.
going
Whatever
on,
you're looking
guys?
at.
Can you guys hear me?
What's
Yeah,
up?
we hear you.
Sorry, what were you
Sorry,
talking about?
I'm typing back to Sean at the same time. I got you guys on my phone, but I leave the laptop up so I can read the comments.
All right, so Mike, here I just read your comment. So you're contemplating either the 32 and getting a 30-inch?
No. I have a 32 Metro X Mark fixed deck pistol grip belt drive, but
Okay.
dude, the thing's almost 21 years old. It runs like a champ, and it's made me so much money. It's ridiculous. But I'm
Oh,
thinking
yeah?
about upgrading it because the pistol grips have just shredded my hands over years, and just using a Vantage and a 30-inch. Because I mean, I use it for basically 3 tiny lawns with backyards that I can't get the Vantage into. So I'm asking everyone's opinion. And dude, how much more will it set me back to just use a 30-inch over the 32 in the backyard and small lawn?
Here's the thing: how thick is the grass?
It's very, very thin. They're all got like a
30
lot of
inches
trees
is
in the
fine.
backyard, and the grass is so thin. The 32 just,
I just seen
and
it.
there's times where I'm so lazy, I'll just run the 32 into the backyard and go throw it back on the trailer and finish the front yard with the Vantage.
The 30 actually gets into all the little spots though. That's where you'll probably be quicker because you can get in all the little tiny spots. But
Right.
if you got any thick grass or any kind of trouble areas, the 30 is it just gets in
Yeah,
the way.
no, I wouldn't give it up if I was trying to mow thicker grass with it, because that Metro just chews through that stuff. But with the 30-inch, the decks are adjustable. The 32, it's a fixed deck. You know, you got to change
Yeah.
the watches out on the casters. But it's just got a special place in my heart, man. It's going to be so hard to get rid of that thing. I've had it for like 8.5 years.
That's
I
a
just
pain
got
in
a
the ass.
32 belt drive, but I really wanted one for so long. I just picked up a used one, and
What kind
the
is it?
30. The problem is the 30-inch will actually make the yards look nicer because you can get those
And-
lawnmower lines, that you know what I mean, where you can't get with a walk behind because you got to constantly turn to keep yourself going. So that's kind of where I made my mark. When I started my business, I used that 30-inch everywhere. Everybody was just like, "Oh, your yards look so much better than those guys bringing that big ass machine in my yard." And I was like, "It's taking me longer, but it looks nicer."
That's
Just, I
that's
just got
what
your
I,
message on Instagram. I just got on Instagram for the first time, so I just responded back. So I'm trying to,
Thank-
Sean, I'm trying
thank
to pull
you.
that link up. I'm trying to figure out the best way to do it because I don't have Instagram yet on my tablet. So I'm trying to see the best way to
You
do
almost need a mower for every. You need every type of mower, basically. If you have it on your truck or in your garage, you need every type of mower. You can't just do one thing and be done with it. You got to find. You're going to have a situation for a different kind of mower at one point in time.
it.
I just got to say real quick, anybody north of New Jersey and the Northeast are just the biggest douchebags on the face of that planet. I don't know how you let that in here from KLC. Dude, he's like a know-it-all. Like, he built this garage out of like 2 18-wheeler trailers, and it's held together with like Gorilla Glue. I think he even knows that lady that sprayed the Gorilla Glue in her hair. I think he knows
Oh,
her
man.
lawn or something.
You watch, Mike. She's gonna get rich.
Dude, she is. And listen, that's the American dream, but they should shut her business down because she has no business babysitting kids. Because that's what she does for a living. If you're dumb enough to spray Gorilla Glue in your hair, you should not be watching children.
Wow.
And by the way, Ken, I love you, bud.
Did the volume go down?
I'm downloading Instagram on my tablet now, so I'm gonna try and share it through that way.
I don't have an Instagram. I got to get an Instagram. I'm so late.
You got to get an Instagram, Carlo. You got to get one, man. You communicate
I
with
don't have
people like
one.
nonstop. And just listen, not that my channel is anything special, and I've been saying it for almost 2 years, that I've got to get videos going. You can promote your channel through Instagram so much, it's not even funny, man. It's all behind the scenes stuff. You film little clips of what's going on in your day, and you say, hey, my video's dropping tonight, or my video's dropping in like a week, man. It's the way to go, in my opinion.
That probably make sense because there's a lot of times where I just want to put that little bit out there, but I can't because I got to make a video. I'm trying to make that, and I'm like, it never gets seen. I have all this footage that just goes to waste, and it's just clouding up my Google, my photos. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get. I gotta get working here soon, though. But I don't know what I'm gonna do with my videos soon. But I'm gonna be making a 300 subscriber video soon. I got one more subscriber I gotta get. I'm at
Well,
two
That's awesome,
99.
man.
So I just
I'll make a
it's
fake
like
account real quick.
it's gotta be real.
I'm literally gonna put it in John's fake account.
Well, let's just put it this way: Mando Carlos coming after that one.
Yeah.
I got alter egos.
Carlos,
One
touch
day.
back on your point from earlier that when I bought the Vantage, I could have went with a 48 because the rest of my lawns are pretty wide open and the gates will handle 48. But I chose the 36 to make more stripes on the lawn because
Yeah.
that's what a lot of like. Listen, I know it's a cash driven and time driven business. I got all the respect in the world for the guys who got the largest mowers and mow lawns down and everything that blow them off and make money. If your customers are happy with it, 100%. But a lot of mine was holding. When I mowed them for so many years as a 32, they were always like, "Wow, man, you know, you come with the mow that actually does the stripes on here. You're not just going through here with the lawn just continue." And that was like a driving factor on why I was the 36 over 38 because I actually did want to lay down more as many stripes as I could and still not be killing myself.
Yep. Believe it or not, last year I mowed everything with a 21-inch mower because my 30-inch broke on me, and I was so pissed off I didn't want to fix it. But I got an all-wheel drive 21-inch, and man, I lost some weight using that thing. I was actually having fun with it. I was like, man, this little
I was so
stuff
pissed off I didn't want to fix it. But I got an all-wheel drive 21-inch, and man,
Dude, I just heard myself twice. Did you guys hear that?
I just heard that. Was
No.
someone else just get in, or you
No,
know what
that was
they're doing? They're tracking you, bud, from going by that plant a couple weeks ago and talking about all that Knights of the Templar stuff, man.
You remember
They're
that
watching
shit?
you,
I
bro.
forgot all about that. I forgot all about that crap. I better stop
Just for
making
the
up some.
record, I say, I do not know this guy. We've only chatted online a few times. I'm no way affiliated with him.
I haven't.
I don't want to get gabbing away and take the chat over, man. You guys talk. You know, me and Carlo will get gabbing and no one else will get a word in edgewise.
Somebody dropped off. What's his name? What's his
Oh,
name? I
Dustin
forgot.
dropped off.
Justin dropped. Yeah.
I'm still here. I'm just working, trying to multitask here. So
Has anybody seen the new Winter Soldier?
my wife
I
did
haven't.
last night.
I haven't seen it. Oh, she must have watched it like 12 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, no, it was like
Yeah.
3 in the morning for us. I was sound asleep.
Oh, this guy, he's at work. He's at work and on here.
He said the video is very choppy. SD green.
I don't know. Ever since Mike got on, he messed everything up.
It's that
Oh,
Dave
geez.
guy. Him and Littles took turns bouncing in and out. They're the ones that messed it all up.
Yeah, you got to stop doing that. They got to be
Dave,
on and be
you on
on.
here? Dave,
Do
you
what?
on here?
There he is. Yeah.
Bro, I'm down to 218.
Hell yeah. I still don't know what I am. My damn scale tells me something different every time I step on and off of it, and that could be only seconds apart.
I'm
Wow.
not going to get back on a scale for a week. I'm going to try to make sure it doesn't like engulf me. I just know like I'm instantly feeling better, and if I could stop drinking this soda, I know I'll probably drop another 3 or 4 pounds in a week easily.
Yeah, I'm trying to get down. My treadmill broke on me. Oh, come on. Get them sodas. Look at that. They got the diet at least. At least it's diet.
Nah, it's worse for you, man.
Here's
Yeah,
what
get the-
Sean was trying to show me earlier.
It's like
You guys
one of
are
my
gonna have to
only
forgive
vices
this
left.
window.
Look at that thing.
Wow.
Yeah.
There's a
Trump-
company that makes those sort of like those things. I've seen it on the internet before. They're somewhere in the middle of the country. They're somewhere like central East Coast, like Georgia, Tennessee, or something like that. That makes those kind of things.
Yeah. It's pretty cool.
I have no idea where I'm at.
Oh, there we go. I got. Hang on. I'm trying to figure out how to. I see you down there, Adam. You're going to have to give me a sec. I'll just see you now.
John, did you see what Ken wrote? Video quality is good on my end. So good, I can see how ugly Mike and John are.
Damn. Yeah. Thanks, thanks, Ken. I appreciate that.
Oh, man.
Here we go. About to bring the next
Video
victim
quality's
up in
good,
fame
man.
for the night.
There
What's
we
going
go.
on, brother? Can you hear us?
Who's that? I'm trying to see.
Can you hear me?
Oh, Hungry Cow.
Yeah, I can hear you.
There we go. What's up,
There he
Mr.
is.
Not much. How
How
are
you doing?
I'm doing pretty good, man. You guys work hard for the day? Can you hear
I
me?
think he's got a leg.
I think so.
Yeah, trying to get aerations done.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's definitely got a leg.
Yeah, I think so. I think you have a
Oh,
leg.
man.
Does anyone have their phone available? Like,
Depends on
or
what you need.
are you on your phone?
I got it off. Mine's off. Got it.
John, I'm going to pop right back in. I'm going to text Ben because he doesn't have his notifications on, and he always wants to know when a bunch of us are on live. And I'll text him real quick. Maybe he can come and pop in with us too.
Okay.
Then I'll be right back.
I ain't got much battery left on my phone. I was going to get on the texting, but I can't. I'm just.
So, Mr. Adam, how are you doing today? You guys, you said you were doing aeration today?
Yeah. But doing good.
That's good. For those of you who didn't know, this guy's like, he's like a brother to me. He's like my neighbor, fellow lawn care, I guess you can say. I don't even know we're not competition. I don't know how to say it.
Sure.
He's,
We're family.
yeah, family, a big green family. No, there is no competition there at all. This guy right here, he's got some of the best freaking branding you could possibly think of.
Nice. You guys in the same area, right?
Yeah.
Right near, same community. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like me and Billy. Right
Yeah, this is actually the guy I bought my backpack blower from.
You guys in the same area, same community.
Yeah. Hey, I think you have a tab running. I think you have the YouTube tab running. This is your first live, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, somebody's got something running. Yeah.
You got to go back and
Yeah, I think
close out your other
that's what
tab.
lag. This is your first live. I think you have to go back out of this, back to where like you watch the YouTube video and pause the YouTube video.
Well, all you do is you just go up to the tab on top and just go to right behind it. Just click out of it. Like a little, it looks like a folder on top. The top
I
part.
did it the first couple times. I think everyone does because
Everyone does it.
you assume it's going to close that one out and put you in the StreamYard, and it doesn't. It stays open, and the chat is still talking on that one while you're trying to talk on a new tab.
Technology. It'll catch up.
It's all right. We will do it. We're just gonna
man.
If you're still listening, Adam, we're just gonna make fun of you when you come back.
That's how we weed out the wheat and the snowflakes.
That's right. He's a really good guy. I don't know if any of you guys probably follow him on Instagram, Hungry Cow Lawn Care.
That's what I was going to ask. Does he have an IG? That's so funny, Hungry Cow. That's so cool.
Yeah, check it out. Some of the stuff he does. He's a pretty awesome guy. All right, he's back. So let's talk shit.
Yeah, that was messing me up too bad. I couldn't hear it, but I think it was because YouTube was open as well.
Yeah,
it does
that. It's just the only thing you got to remember when you jump on lives is you got to shut out YouTube.
Okay. Yeah, I couldn't hear anything. It just kept playing it back.
Yeah.
It happens to all the newbies.
Yeah, this is my first time up.
Yeah.
What's going on, bud?
Welcome on the live. I'm sorry you picked my channel to be your first time live.
I had to come give you a hard time.
Yeah. Oh, shit, I had a hard enough time today, man. That job, it took fucking forever. Let's just say I overloaded my truck again because the Nixa hardware, they weren't delivering today. So.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what'd you do? What'd you do today?
All right. So how do I long story shorten this up a bit to where it's not so boring?
Just make a short story long.
Basically, I top dressed a yard with compost, and it was about 8,000 square foot yard.
That's fun.
So I top dressed it with compost, and I was supposed to have the compost delivered to me. But then when I get there, they're like, "Oh, we're not delivering today." I'm like, "What do you mean you're not delivering today? I'm supposed to be on the schedule. You're supposed to deliver today." So I tried to be a little bit nice. Anyway, I was like, "Well, shit, what do I do?" So running back and forth, I decided I'm just going to load it up on my utility trailer, which, in case you can imagine, not only did some fall off on the road between the customer's house and there, I overloaded the shit out of my truck today again. I mean, it was like, whoop, like that. I'm like,
You didn't tarp it or nothing, like underneath and on top?
I put a tarp underneath, but that's all I could do. That's all I had was
Yeah.
the one tarp. I'm like, oh, fuck it. It's going to, a little bit's going to fall off.
You got to wrap it like a burrito. You know, you got to get
That's what I
that.
need to do, but I didn't.
Now you just got to put a strap over it. It's good.
Yeah, just strap it on each side. Oh, it's fine. Yeah, I should have did that just for
Yeah, no 2-inch strap to hold all that stuff in.
We've all been there. Get her done type moments. Shit, I gotta get this job done. Let's just go.
Yeah.
Today was literally the only day I had to get this done because my schedule is booked all the way, and we're fighting with rain next week. I don't know if it's still going to rain Monday or not. But the last I seen it was.
I think so.
Yeah, so it was all or nothing. It had to get done, and I busted. I kicked my ass. You know, I'm doing it the hard way with a shovel and a wheelbarrow. So I moved 6 cubic yards of compost with a wheelbarrow.
Holy shit!
And then
Wow.
That on your trailer?
Yes, not all at once. That's several trips. I think I put.
Oh, I was getting ready to say. Oh my god! I
So-
want to know what kind of trailer you got.
Yeah, no, I did it. I didn't do it all at once. I did several.
That would have
trips.
been like 4.5 feet off the top of your trailer.
Yeah, but here's the funny thing though. So the people at the hardware place where I was getting the compost from, I asked them. I was like, "Hey, look, I'm new. How much does compost weigh? Because I want to make sure I'm not going to overload it." Which they were way off, by the way. They told me, "Oh yeah, you're looking at 1 cubic yard is about 1,000 to 1,200 pounds."
That's about
That
right.
might be true if it's dry, but it was not.
Oh,
Because we've been getting rain out here all last week. So when they put that first, they dumped the first cubic yard on there. I mean, it went. Rink. I'm like, ooh. I looked at the guy and he's going to go scoop up a second one because I bought 2 at a time, 2 cubic yards. I was like, hey, no,
You're
we're
like,
going to do something here. You're going to put no more on that. And he's like, oh, you want to put it in the bed of your truck? I'm like, no,
that's even worse.
like this. I'm like, no.
Yeah.
So yeah,
You should have called me.
I thought about it, but I knew you guys were busy. I'm sure you guys were busy at the time. I'm like, well, I don't know if they're going to drive all the way from Springfield to Nixa here just for this. And
I would have helped you out.
I appreciate it. You were definitely on my mind. I almost did, but it was one of those things. I'm like, I hate to bother people, especially in the middle of the day, last second. I'm like, I'm sure he's probably in the middle of cramming out aerations and stuff right now.
Yeah.
John, he said it on YouTube. So everything on YouTube is truth. So
Yeah, that's right.
There's no backing out now. So from now on, we all
It's there.
realistic.
It's there forever.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I know if I do more of these jobs, I'm definitely gonna try and get me something with a small bucket on it, like some kind of small tractor to speed this shit up. 'Cause
Yeah.
as you can imagine, it sucked. It was not an ideal job to do.
They make a product for that. So SG Ninja, that guy, he has one, a little blue cart.
Yeah, but it's expensive.
Yeah, it's expensive. It is. You can actually rent them though.
I can't.
Then they have-
I tried to get.
I haven't seen him anywhere.
Yeah,
Mm.
I called everywhere within I don't know how many mile radius, but yesterday I was calling everybody because I was trying whatever I could do to not spread it with a wheelbarrow and shovel.
Have you
Yeah,
heard of
That's
putting
because
sand
everybody's
down?
doing the same thing you're doing this time of year.
Well, y'all, I'm heading to bed.
Oh,
Good
hey,
night, good night, brother. We'll catch
I
you
forgot
on-
he was there. He was sleeping the whole time.
Sorry, I'm bored, David.
Take it easy, Dave.
Do what, son?
Huh?
Oh, Lanny Daniel is in here.
Yeah, he was right above you, sleeping the whole time.
I can't believe it.
Well,
Well, see y'all later.
Hey, bro, I'll help you.
See you, David. Have a good night, bro.
Take it easy, man.
well, Linnaeus here. Hey, Danny, this guy's a local guy to us, so be careful. He might come up here and try to fight you.
Uh-oh.
That's
Hey,
the
David's
loudest
alive.
business phone I've ever heard in my life.
The names are coming.
Does that ring out into the yard too? That's a shop phone, right? That's not your house phone.
No, I'm in the. It's my wife. She keeps calling. Yeah, I'm at the office.
Don't you
She's
hate
like, are
that
you
when you
on YouTube? And you did this off to help somebody? Because I just saw it.
I just got home and then I got a text saying somebody's getting ready to go live.
Who did that?
I don't know.
That's funny.
Oh, Danny knows who he is. What's up, Danny? Come on up here. I was just talking about you earlier.
Look at that, John. Within a few months, you were worried about getting people on your live, but now you got freaking celebrities in here, bro.
I know Danny's on here, man. I ain't seen Danny in like a whole week or two on any of his channel, and he comes on mine.
Yeah, he kind of went silent for a little while.
Yeah. What's up with that, Danny?
He's probably re-cleaning that garage that's like clean enough to literally have like performed
pretty
surgery in. My God, man. That's
Yeah.
garage
That is-
gold right there.
That's the cleanest garage I've ever seen.
Hmm.
I never seen a
That's
garage
when-
that clean before.
That's when you don't run a legitimate business and just do it for YouTube to get free mowers and stuff.
Ah, so he's one of them YouTubers that does lawn care.
One of those YouTubers that does lawn care.
I got you. Oh, jeez.
It's all green screen. It's all CGI.
Yeah.
That's right.
Oh, jeez, that's funny.
Danny,
We gotta be able to laugh.
So how did spreading the mulch go, or the compost? Did you get it smoothed out?
Oh yeah, that went fine. Once as I got it dumped on the ground, it wasn't too bad. After that, I just took a rake, one of those landscape rakes, and spread it out across the whole yard. It was just the getting it to and getting it off the trailer part, and getting it out into the area because it was 8,000 square foot yard, and it was a corner lot, so it was kind of shaped a little weird, and I was kind of limited on where I can park. And when I got up in the morning, it was going fine. Everything was quiet. Nobody was home. Well, about 3 o'clock hit in the neighborhood. Like, my goodness, it was like everybody was having a block party. Like, oh man, it was rough. Let's just put it like that.
That's one of them neighborhoods. When you're cutting grass, you got to remember that because you got to be there before that, or else you ain't parking your truck nowhere.
Yeah, that's exactly how it was.
I hate those neighborhoods.
And trying to squeeze in my trailer and stuff and get out of there. It's like, man, this is getting crazy.
I hate when I'm behind. Like I hit the townhouse, so I'm like, man, after 2 o'clock, it's like you're playing Russian roulette in the townhouse community.
Yes.
And
That's
everybody
why I loved mowing during the day and working at night. I'd never go back to the other way because you're right. After 3:30, 4 o'clock, well, the 2:15 range, 2:30 range school buses just kill us around this area. And then you're right, dude. You got every driveway fills up, and the kids just want to come outside and play. And of course, they're on the stand, watching the long guy on the mowers back and forth. And they're like, "Yo, lady, get your kids inside." You know what I'm saying? Like, God forbid you hit them with something.
Yeah. When I moved last year, that's what bothered the shit out of me. It was all the kids. They'd get off school and let's wait until the lawnmower man's right here at our door before we decide to walk outside and go.
Dude, I'm telling you, it's like a freaking magnet.
Yes.
That gate drops, that equipment fires up, and God bless them. Elderly people.
Yeah, kids hear the gate drop, they peek out the door like, did somebody see a lawnmower?
Dude, boom.
Or they're gonna let the dog out.
Yeah, and then they let the dog out to take a shit, and they watch you looking right
I've
at
had
you.
that before.
And then they let it walk away. It's like, really?
That's this on, Ray-Bans on, ISO tunes in, the hat brim low, and I see them out of the corner of my eye waving. I'm just like,
ignore them. I don't see you.
And I'm like, go back inside. If I got time, listen, you guys will know I'm a bit of a chatter, but I got to get done and make it to work, man.
I'm a chatter too, but when it comes to my customers, I'd rather not be a chatter. It's like, look, I kind of got stuff I need to go do. You mind letting me go get, my next customer done?
Yeah, it sucks because I'm a talker and I have 1 or 2 customers that likes to talk, and the wife has to come out and break us up because we're out there. We're walking away and still talking to each other. Yeah, I should be starting next week. I think I'm gonna just start showing up, and I already had a couple people wanting me to pick up sticks and stuff. So, but my customers, I've had them forever. They're all grandfathered in. They're all 5, 6, 7-year customers. I don't think I have any customer that's under 2 years right now. They're all old customers.
You up for that, Carlo?
I'm on the fence about it because my customers are usually older, and I'm already getting a good price already from them. I think I'm getting a premium where I can't really justify it anymore. And last year I didn't go up, but the year before I went up on everybody, and I didn't get good. I didn't get good vibes when I did that, but I had to. So this year, I'm still not sure yet what I'm going to do. I told her I'm going to tell everybody, look, if gas goes over $350, $350, I'm raising it. I said right now, because when I got some of these customers, gas was high. You know what I mean? So I can't justify that now because it's come down.
It was all your price was factored in for that rate. I feel you. Mine, the few people I do it on, they're actually booked. It's not the first mow. It's actually like an express cleanup. And I had learned that a while back to just name it as that. You got your cleanup in fall, and then like it's not a mow, it's an express cleanup, and you get a mowing service out of it. And then the following week we go to just mowing as regular. And I found that, man, listen, perception and people's psyche is insane. How so many people will perceive the same thing different ways. And if you want to tell someone that has been with you 6, 7, 8 years that it's an upcharge for their first mow of the season, it's like alarms and red bells. But if it's explained to like, hey, we got our cleanup in the fall. Hey, we've had a brutal winter and this and this. Let's do your express cleanup. And then next week we're kicking off on the mowing. I found it goes over so much better.
Yeah, it does. It's all in the way you talk to people.
And next week
you got to feel each customer out. What was that?
You heard that this time, right?
Yeah, what was that?
That was the same echo that happened to you.
That was me. I got on my phone so I could reply back to Danny.
Oh.
All right. Mike's worried about the government following him because he knows secrets. So
Carlo was the one scoping out like power plants and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, I know. I think you can get arrested these days now for that. Oh shit. That's where I saw a real life alien there one time. Swear to God.
A real live alien.
A real life alien. This dude was 6 foot tall, skinny as a pole. His skin was so white, it was like the paper color white. And his face was kind of elongated like this. And he didn't look right. And I was like, dude, that guy looks like a walking alien. And he had like this mixed match Hawaiian colored, like somebody dressed him up to go get made fun of. Something wasn't right with the guy, but I swear he was an alien.
Danny, I'm trying to, man. I'm trying to get you up here. It would be an honor to have somebody with such power and such presence on YouTube like you to be up here on my panel. You know what I mean?
Danny's been taking money from everybody. He's hiding. He's been all that money he got from everybody. He's like, yeah, I better not show my face for a little while. I haven't really told anybody what I'm doing with it all.
Yeah.
I'm listening to you guys. I'm typing back to Sean at the same time. Why doesn't Sean just come up here, man? He's always got so much to say, and he's so fun to listen to.
Yeah, but we need you, Danny. It's not this Missouri boys trifecta over here. It's not complete without you.
There ain't 3 of us.
Yeah.
I ain't from Missouri.
Yeah, you're getting ready to get booted.
I know. I'm about to get kicked off here in a minute. I'm in line with Mike over here. We're on the East Coast. We're over here. He's like,
just all of a sudden, you just see them has left the party. Has left the party.
Tonight?
They're going to get booted.
Yeah.
You're gonna see a hook come out from John's side and pull me off.
What's up with you, Kyle? You out of here?
You're like this.
It says, "Give me a few." Does that mean you're coming up, Danny? What's that mean?
Oh, I gotta go then.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Wait until he gets up here. I'll accept them. Be like, "Well, guys, thanks for coming. Let's send me in this thing."
I gotta go, guys. My wife's calling.
Yeah.
Yep.
What's everybody got planned for this weekend?
Get my mowers running.
Yeah, me too.
I haven't done that yet. I haven't gotten all my mowers out and running and oil change, belts, and I got my belts ordered when they came in. But I ordered a bulb joint hookup from my power washer. I've always wanted to get one of them, so you can shut it off from the handle.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to go all the way back to the machine to change out your gun if you want to.
That's pretty cool.
It's only like $25 on Amazon, $30.
Nice.
That's a lot of people. I didn't know about that. I went to a power wash shop and I was watching some YouTubers and I was like, how the hell did he do that? I'm like, that's genius. Just get a shut off right there for the clip. Boom, take it off.
That's what I'm trying to do. I need to do that. I probably won't get to it this weekend, but we got some rainy days coming next week. I'm probably going to do it then. It drives me crazy that they don't come with one.
It's only like a $2 part. I mean, how much? Like $5 maybe.
Sean said he'd come on the panel as soon as you get up here. Danny? Yeah, I think Amazon's got them for like $6 I seen or something like that.
Yeah, I gotta get one.
So, dumb question. What does that hour meter reader read off of when you install it on those 30 inches and stuff like that?
Off the spark coil.
So it recognizes when the motor's fired up?
Yep. So the whole time the motor's running, it's running. It's a tachometer basically. It's constantly feeding. It's feeding the electric as that coil goes around.
If you take that spark plug boot off your spark plug and you take a metal screwdriver and stick it down in there and pull the pull cord, you'll see it spark.
Okay, so that's actually better than when they're wired into our bigger motors, because if you leave the key on, it's counting those hours on us. And I had a buddy do that to his brand new Standard. He came in after the weekend into the shop and had 96 hours on it.
Yep, it'll do that if you leave the key on. That's why I like my Husqvarna. It doesn't do that. It only works when the blades are engaged.
Yeah, that's how my old Husqvarna was. That's nice.
Yeah. I kind of wish it had both, so I could tell how many hours were actually on the engine. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of times where you're not getting that true what the engine's doing. But it's kind of good because you're just sitting there idling. The machine's not running. So, but that's one of the things that Husqvarna over-engineers, but forgets the fact that the whole reason is you want to change the oil.
Yeah, Adam, this guy right here, he's a really big Husqvarna guy. So if you got any questions about Husqvarna, this guy right here is like a dictionary for Husqvarna.
Yeah, I like Husqvarna.
Yeah,
I don't know why. It's one of those brands. I like saying the name. I just think
I have every brand, so I just use them all.
Yeah, I have a lot of shit. I used to be I was trying to call myself Toro, But we can get into that for a while. I probably got $30,000 there. I'm done.
Depends on the sound when the PTO is on. Do you guys know what Husqvarna stands for?
Stands for House on the Water, House on the River.
Yeah, House on the River.
Yeah, that's what the Varna.
Husqvarna on the river.
Yeah, Huska is a house.
Huska,
yeah. It's actually not Husqvarna, it's Husqvarna.
It's Husqvarna, yeah.
Husqvarna. Well, there's no in it. It's just Husqvarna.
Danny wants to know what they're paying you, Carlo. What Husqvarna paid you?
Well, they're hooking me up with a girl in Sweden, so.
That's a win-win.
It's funny because when I see Husqvarna now, all I can think of is Carlo because of those orange pants you were putting on, and then all the Husqvarna wear you were putting on. Every time we talk about Husqvarna, it's always you. I'm like,
I look like a freaking orange clown with all that shit on, and I had my Orioles shirt on. I was all orange and black. I need an orange and black song now. Black and orange, black and orange.
It bleeds orange.
But I don't know. I don't know. I just started with it and I just liked it. And the next thing you know, I just started doing more research on it. And I kind of liked it. And I said, wouldn't that be cool if I just had everything one type? I just wanted to try it one time. And it was like, I got such a hell of a deal, and the dealership took care of me, and I felt like they cared about me even being there. And that's what sold me on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, my Husqvarna dealer is by far the best dealer that I have between Echo, Steel, all of them. Is Husqvarna really takes care of you.
Yeah, they did. They were really friendly. They were really engaging, and they were willing to help me out and everything. And every time I go back there, they know me by name. And I have the two of them now. The one I actually just joking. One I was I'm joking. I might not come back.
Adam, me and you were talking about Skag dealers yesterday. We were mentioning it anyways, but I learned that there's a Skag dealer. Nixle Hardware is a Skag dealer.
Oh yeah, I haven't been out there very many times, but yeah, they are.
Drive by them almost every day and didn't realize it that they had a giant Skag right on the side. And I went in there today, and that's when I noticed. I was like, oh, they're a Skag dealer. Okay.
Yeah, and they have steel as well, don't they?
They do have steel.
Okay.
They have steel. They're a Toro dealer too, but they didn't have very many Toros in there. They had all of the like 21-inch Toro push mowers, and then they had a very cheap looking Toro zero turn. It seemed like they were pushing their Skag more. Like they had almost every Skag model you can think of in there.
Okay, so they didn't have no commercial Toro?
They didn't have a single commercial Toro in there, yeah. At least when I was in there.
I'd be interested in trying Toro.
Yeah. Yeah, so far, I don't know. Well, I haven't used that 30-inch yet, but from what I know of them, they're pretty good.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I didn't mean to hit that.
I'm still alive.
What did he say? It just popped up and then
Oh,
went
yeah,
off.
I accidentally hit it.
Oh gosh. Not you. Oh.
What's he talking about? The Husqvarna?
Husqvarna, yeah.
I was Husqvarna before I was Echo.
Danny knows what's good. He's an Echo guy.
Yeah, he's an Echo. I have Echo. I like Echo. I like Echo. I like them all. I just been on this. I have a flavor of the month. I'll try something for a while and then I go to something else. But
What's
The
up?
90 blower is amazing. I love that blower.
what's that?
The 9010, the new
Oh,
one
that
they
thing is.
just came out with. After using it and going back and forth between the Husqvarna and steel, the Husqvarna and steel don't even seem like, you're acting like you need to pull more on the trigger.
The my buddy's got the 8010 and he blew my tube out of the way.
Yeah.
We were next to each. I had the 580, the big one, and
Yes,
he was
that's
blowing
right.
his. And he actually has so much power. It pushed my tube. I'm like, get the.
You guys were blowing each other's tubes.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
yeah,
got it for leaf removals, and
We were blowing each other. We couldn't figure out who was.
it was insane.
It's funny because we were at the dump one day and I was trying to blow out the leaves. And he goes, "Let me try it." He took his back there. It was like poof. I was like, "Yeah, I'm done. Just get finish what you're doing. I ain't doing anything. I'm not even helping you."
Yeah, we had to unload our leaf trailer this year with blowers. We didn't have the dump trailer yet. And the 9010 lifesaver.
I tell you what, I don't even use blowers anymore. I came up with a method. I use trash cans now. I load the whole bottom with cans,
Oh, cool. Yeah.
load it in. So what happens is you get a big pile sitting on top. You just grab two by hand, you yank them out of the back and dump them. You keep grabbing them and dumping them.
That's a good idea.
You just have a little bit when you're done. You just break that out and you're done. Half the time, even more than half the time.
Okay. Yeah, they really get packed down in there. And it's
That's
hard
the
to get them.
problem. Yeah, you can't get them out when they get packed in there. And even with the pitchfork, they start squishing and squishing and squishing.
Yes.
And by the time they become like a layer of cement in there.
Yeah, that's a
And
good
if
idea.
Yeah, you have to check out one of my videos where I did it. It's not too many people do it like that.
Yeah, his trailer looks like a dump trailer, but it's not a dump trailer.
Well, I came up with this ingenious backdraft design that watch some company's going to steal it and make something out of it. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to be honest with you, I made it by accident. It kind of like formed itself.
Yeah.
I'm an accidental genius.
Yes.
I'll just take credit for it, But what happens is the air goes down and it hits the bottom tank and it goes right back up. And then what I realized is I used to do drywall. I'm like, I'm making a backdraft. So I closed the back off really good and made an opening on top so the air goes out. And it looks like one of them, those guys that clean out the vents in your house?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It kind of looks like that with all this dust popping up out of the top of it. But it keeps it from blowing out the back wall. So I never have to worry about it blowing out the back wall. It doesn't shoot straight out. It goes up down.
Okay, so you have a divider wall inside there.
Well, no, I have just a tarp. I just change it. I want to get a piece of wood or something, but I just take the tarp.
Okay.
I have
seen
rings.
it, I think.
And then I'll make it smaller so I don't have to get as much. I can bring my zero turn with me. If I want to make it bigger, I just keep adjusting it coming out. But I used a tube from the from the cyclone rake on the end of it, and I angle it down like an elephant trunk. It comes straight down.
Okay.
Sometimes it'll get backed up. So what I did was I stuck another strap in there and hooked it to it. So if it gets clogged, I just yank on it like this, and the tube goes like this, and it clears itself out.
Nice. Okay. I think
It
I've
looks
seen
like
your setup before on YouTube.
it's kind of a weird. I just kind of just like developed it, just trying shit out, and I didn't care what it looked like. I got tired of, you know what? If it works, it works. I don't care. I was just a little gut check for it not looking funny, you know.
Yeah.
But it works. It works, and I stuck with it. So
Yeah,
now
ours
I'm afraid to do anything else now because it saves me so much time.
Yeah, we spent 2 hours unloading our trailer some days out there.
Oh, shit. It takes me 15 minutes to unload my trailer at the most.
Wow. But we got a dump trailer for next year, so.
Yeah, I'm looking at that too.
Drawback.
Yeah, just
Yes, it's a little easier.
man, we're working hard dumping this right now, ain't we? Yeah. You guys aren't.
I'm really thinking about pulling the trigger. I might sell my power washing setup that I got, and I might take that money and buy a dump trailer with it.
The only negative is you can't take a mower with you. So I'm still struggling with that. Take 2 trucks or, it's just hard. We have a leaf plow that we use.
Aren't they kind of low? The dump trailers are low. You can put the little racks and the ramps in the back.
It's got ramps, but it's still really high.
I see you down there.
Yeah, it is
Look
kind
at
of
this
high.
guy. What's
Oh,
going
look
on,
at
Danny?
There's friend.
Well, guys, thanks for coming up.
My garage
Thank
is
you.
clean, so I figured I'd come on camera.
Where you been at, Danny? Man, you've been gone for a while.
Yeah.
I'm hiding.
Hiding.
From what?
Like you said, I took everybody's money. I got to go in hiding.
That's exactly what it is.
It's it will, yeah, like that.
Yeah.
Everybody will know tomorrow what it was for.
Okay.
The video will drop at noon
Tomorrow. Okay.
tomorrow. Central.
See, I'm thinking that he's got some kind of YouTube channel set up. That's what
I'm going to buy me a motorcycle. That's what I use the money.
Hey, I'm trying to get one this year. We could make a gang like what's that movie? Wild Hogs.
Wow.
There we go.
The lawn hogs.
Yeah, the
Yeah, the lawn hogs. I love it.
Make our own game.
I feel like a ghost.
You kind
You
of
look like one.
Look like a ghost.
Yeah, everybody else has got lights on.
Well, I got mine shut off. If you're listening, I don't know why it was shut off. I'm not sure if I'm going to be on much longer.
It's the real reason. I had a pimple come up on my forehead the other day. I can't be on screen showing everybody that.
Just put a Band-Aid over it. It'd be good.
I'm like, man, horrible.
Unacceptable.
No, the wife's been we've been redoing the kitchen table and everything, and well, the wife has anyway. So I haven't did much. She's been out here till 10, 11 o'clock. Usually every night. She don't feel good tonight, so she's in there just laying on the couch.
Do I see dirt on your tires there, Danny?
Yeah.
I got them.
No, don't leave. They're going to clean them.
I see dirt on them tires. He drove that thing outside. Look at that. Look at that grayness on it.
Actually,
Danny, we were talking earlier about. I think you run them. We were talking earlier about running X blades. Did you decide about running them this year?
I don't run X blades. I bought the blades because everybody wanted to know if they worked well, blah, blah, blah. And everybody knows that I don't like Ballard anyway, so I'll tell them the honest truth. But, man, I'm going to tell you, I'll buy them blades all damn day long. I don't run the X blade system, but I run both the razors and the rippers. And for the price you pay per blade, after a week of mowing with them things, they were still sharp.
That's pretty good to
I
know.
couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
Is Ballard the only place to get them?
Do what, Adam?
Is Ballard the only place to get them?
I think so.
I don't know what I don't know what sister company, like, usually the stuff Ballard sells you can buy somewhere else.
Yeah.
Like through a direct, or they're so thin, and they're literally stamped Ballard on them and everything else. I don't know where you can get them from, because I've tried the Oregon blades and everything, and I've never found a set of blades that worked like them.
Wow.
But
So
they're
I
$11 a blade, so
I try to order from someone else other than him.
yeah, me too. But they're good blades. I mean, I can't lie. I use the crap out of them, and I usually change blades every day just to make sure that my blades are sharp, regardless of whether they are or not. But I wanted to see what they would do, and I think I used them for 2 weeks actually. And literally, when I pulled them off, they're still, you can run your finger across them, they still feel sharp. It's totally amazing.
I wonder what kind of steel they're using. Maybe they're using different kind of
I
steel.
don't know. I know they're thinner than normal blades,
I
and
think they'd be thicker.
Yeah.
the lift ain't as high as an OEM. So whatever OEM blade you have, if you buy them for the same mower, the lift is going to be a little less.
Well, are those designed to cross part of the X blade?
Yeah, you can buy.
That's why they're probably like that.
And do that, but yeah, I don't trust that crap. It just seems like more crap on my my spindles and my belts.
I just ordered a new set of blades, but I bought factory blades because I didn't want to trust changing them out different brands. And I was looking at the X blades and I didn't know too much about it. So I said, fuck it, I got to go visit the dealership anyway. I like supporting them. I just ordered a set. I said, I'm coming out there next week. Order me a set. They're like, well, we're on back order. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, they sold out quick. I bought them right when they first came out. I bought 6 sets. And
That set you back a little bit.
they work pretty good though.
I gotta turn this light on.
I forget what it was. I used Blake's discount code to save some money. Yeah,
Hey, we started milling up there yet?
dropping them like they're hot.
Yeah.
I'm going big this year. I'm gonna buy a Ferrari with all that YouTube.
Nice.
Probably could make the first month's payment with all that.
Yeah.
Are you all there?
Nope.
We
Oh,
left.
shit, nobody's there. Where are they at? I heard you. I'm going to be in a doghouse tonight, so I'm taking it easy.
Oh,
What'd you do now?
You didn't hear?
Mm-mm.
Remember we were talking about how do I get paid from Husqvarna?
oh.
Tell them to call Danny. For the right price, I'll start promoting.
No, you don't. We don't want to get in. Well, I got a problem right now, so I'm gonna.
It's going to cost them $50,000 a year.
There you go.
I can make my first Lamborghini payment.
50,000 a year. Work it out. Work it out.
Yeah, Adam's buying everything up down there, John. You better watch him, man. I hope y'all ain't in the same area. He's buying
We
everything.
are.
He's
We are.
like expanding. He's going to be the next freaking what's that Mike Andes guy or whatever.
Yeah, I'll be the broke guy, bankrupt.
You gonna see him on there and be like, "This is how you do this. This is how you do that."
Fortunately, we're not competing against each other.
Started
He's
like
helping me
him
out.
and one other person. In 2 years, he went to a damn franchise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Phew.
My role
I can
model's
afford
here
to-
up there.
I can afford to buy a sign for the back of my damn trailer, more or less. Get my truck wrapped, my trailer wrapped, freaking buy a dump trailer, buy more trucks. Like, damn, I'm in the wrong area. I need to move to Springfield.
Come on out.
Yeah, we can use more down here.
I'll give you a
I'll have
couple
to fill out an
customers.
application.
Yeah,
and come work
yeah, we
with
could use just one more lawn care company out here.
Did You guys get a lot of snow too, don't you? No, you don't get snow there. That's right. You don't get snow.
Not normally.
We didn't get crap.
We did this year finally.
Yeah, y'all got more than what we got.
That was the first snow we ever got since I've been in business, and it was awesome. We just got snow blowers and went out and done residential driveways.
There you go.
I wish we had more of it, that's for sure.
I'm hoping we get more this year. I'm going to be prepared for it.
You want to buy a truck with a plow?
No.
They're the best kind of trucks to buy here.
He's blowing money right now. You give him a couple months. He'll be buying it from you.
Yeah.
There you go.
He'll be
I always
buying
hear if you're looking for a truck, you buy a truck with a plow because it was taken care of right. It's a good sign.
There's a lot of plows around here, but like I said, this is my 7th year, and it's the first time I've done snow. So
It gives me anxiety out the ass. I hate snow. It gives me anxiety.
Me too.
You're always worried about hitting something or somebody hitting you or you sliding off the road or this and that or you busting your $5,000-$10,000 setup for a curb that you didn't see the right way or the wrong way. I broke a plate hitting a damn one of those parking curbs.
Oh, yeah.
Snapped the weld.
This guy's from Springfield too. Sean.
So you want to
If I didn't know my buddy was a welder, I would have been out of commission. I went to his house. I ratchet strapped the whole thing up. It was sketchy as hell. Drove about 20 miles to his house and we welded it all back up. I'm glad I had this ratchet strap still there. I didn't think it was going to lift it. I had to get like 2 of them.
See, when we got snow, I seen probably hundreds of trucks out there with snow plows, but I didn't see anyone else with snow blowers like that was doing residential stuff. And we never got that many calls that quick. Like it blew our phone up quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to ride that wave next year. I'm hoping we get snow, but my luck is I'm going to be prepared for it and be ready for it, and we're not going to
go.
Every year I say I'm going to go full time too. You know what I do at the beginning of the year? I get rid of all the pain in the ass. If you gave me one problem last year, you're done.
That's what I did last year.
I end up dropping half my people. Like I dropped when we moved down here, I dropped 3 cities I was doing. Like I was full time and said, screw it, I don't need it. And dropped 3 cities. I literally went from 70 properties to 38, and then and then I built back up. And then the beginning of last year, I started dropping all bi-weeklies that I had, and the picky freaking whiny people. And then I built back up, and now I'm doing the same thing again this year. Like I want to build up, but I want to build up to all good clients. Like I don't want any bull crap.
That would be nice.
If it takes me 10 years to do
That'd
it,
be nice.
so be it.
I wish I could do that. My people are been with them for so long. And it's like all my customers. I'm in a shotgun wedding situation with all my customers. It's like all my customers are connected to another customer in one way or shape or form. It's like
Yeah, see, I don't really get that.
That's how I grew my business. I grew it from word of mouth. I have about 75 right now. I had 3 years ago. I had over 100, but I had a helper, and I had to get rid of a bunch, and I couldn't handle it. I could barely handle the 75 that I have right now. So it's killing me. Man. I'll tell you what, I work
about 6 this year, and I've already gained 2 more. So I'm gaining them back. But I'm in the mid 40s now. Even after dropping the bull crap, I don't know. And then I got the option to take on 9 more properties that are commercials, and I'm kind of debating on it. I want to, but I don't want to. So I don't know. I haven't really decided if I want to deal with it or not. I really don't want to deal with it. So I think I'm going to take one of them and give the rest of them away because the one is literally pretty much right across the street from one of the commercials I do anyway.
Yeah. I was just getting ready to say that. Get John take them from me. He's not too far from me.
I'll drive that hour and a half every week to come over here.
Man. Look, I'm gonna tell you, I got 3 clients. 3 clients that literally pay my bills for the month. 3 clients will pay my bills for the whole month, and everything else is just, I mean, I don't, all my stuff's paid off. I don't owe anything other than my house payment and stuff. So it's just, why deal with it if you don't have to, you know? And I don't have to, so I'm not going to.
Yeah, that's a good feeling. I mean, this is my 10th year now into this, and it's like I don't owe nothing. Everything is paid off. But I bought my trailer with cash. I bought my mowers with cash. I bought everything, and the truck got paid off a couple years ago. And
am
it's
I
a good
where
feeling.
I want to be being in this business 5 years? No, not even close. But you know, I mean, and that's a lot of the kickback you get, especially from doing YouTube and stuff. Is, you know, oh, that guy don't run a real lawn company. That guy only has 40 properties. That guy only does this. That guy only, you know. And
That's
a
why I
lot
try to
of
keep
people don't
certain
see
things
behind
out of
the
it. Like, I try
scenes
not to say certain numbers and shit because too many people go off of that. Like, oh, you only do this.
Oh yeah, yeah. You know, and it's and they base it off of, you know, how big your company is, of how successful you are, and look, I'm gonna tell you right now, I with my 40 properties, I'm very damn successful. If I wasn't,
See, a
I
lot of people don't
wouldn't be
realize
able
is
to buy
everybody's
this house.
situation. You know, everybody's situation is different. What I have to make for me and my wife to survive is not what you have to make for your wife and you to survive.
Right.
Like that. So
Well,
a lot of people don't consider and stuff.
even with all of my equipment paid off, our bills for our house payment, for the food for the month and everything, you're looking right at about $3,800 is what our bills is a month. And
All right. Yeah.
you know, I mean, that's literally all we got is that. And my wife's got a good job, but she don't pay for anything a month. And she'll tell you, you know, if I want it, I buy it. I don't ask her for a dime.
Yeah, I'm kind of lazy now because now that I'm finally in a situation where I'm secure. It's like I'm not actively jumping after work anymore. It's kind of making me lazy though. So,
Right, and that's where I believe that a lot of people, you know, should be, is they should be at the point of, you know, I mean, I don't want 100 clients and 30 of them be bi-weekly and 30 of them be a pain in the butt, and you know, I
well,
want
I still got them.
good clients. Like, so I had the option to deal with the bull crap and be miserable, or say, you know what, I make enough money off of these properties to pay my bills. I don't need these other people, and get rid of them and start fresh and not have to deal with the headache every week.
What I love is when you have like the guy across the street that sees you cutting in his yard, all jacked up, and high as shit, and like, I don't want to cut it. They're like, what? What'd you say to me? I'm like, I don't have time to cut it. I don't say it like that. I just tell him, like, look, I'm backed up right now. I said, I really
Right,
can't
yeah.
get to it. He's like, oh, well, you know, I cut my grass. I've heard this many times. And I'm like, so I'm just like, look, I can try to get to it. I said, but honestly, I'm full. I'm already full. It's like sometimes I'll take them on just a good face, but a lot of times I know better.
I had a guy message me tonight through my Google and filled out a contact form, and said he wanted his property mowed for the next 3 weeks only. He's out of town and he just wants it. I don't do that.
That's
Wrong person, bro. Like,
Yeah. I had a couple of those guys last year try to get me where, oh yeah, we're out of town right now, but you're fine to go ahead and mow it now. No, they're not out of town. The house is being foreclosed or something like that, and you'll never get paid.
oh well, this
my
was a real
favorite one was
person. Like, he just, you know, he literally, somebody's there. Like, he's got people there, but he's personally out of town. So he said he wanted it done, and he wanted me to start next week. And I messaged him back and I said, you know, hey, I'm sorry, I only do weekly, period, for the year. And
You go outside.
the next thing he wanted was, he wanted it started next week. And I told him, I said, well, you know, since you haven't been around, I don't know when you left, but I wouldn't put a mower on a property next week anyway. Because with all the rain we've got here, plus next Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday it's supposed to rain, I ain't putting a mower on nothing. Like, period.
Well, I'll be right back. I'm letting the dog out.
Yeah, I'm in talks with my dealership with their mechanics to see if I can up the size of the wheels on my mower. I'm really I'm not satisfied with what the factory put on there. They're not as wide as they should be, I don't think. And I was really upset about that. I was like, you know, can I go with a wider tire on there? And they haven't gotten back to me yet. But I said, I'll buy them. I don't care. I just want to make sure I can do it or not. You know what I mean?
Right.
Last thing I want to do, I want to go out and spend $3,000 on rims and tires, and they don't fit because they're hitting the deck. Maybe there's a reason why they did that way. You know, I couldn't understand that for the life of me. Why they put those small tires on there.
Yeah, I wanted to run my company. I wanted to be picky, and you know, that's the price I pay for it. Is getting the headache and the heartache from YouTube, but that's how I wanted to do it. And
that's what I did last year. After last year, I looked back and I wasn't too happy with the way things went. No route density. I drove all over the place, had all the pain in the ass customers. So I literally dropped everybody but 4 customers from last year till now. And so far, it's actually worked out really well, surprisingly.
Yeah, you're a piece of crap for doing that, John.
I know I am, but hey, I'm happy as hell.
Yeah, I had to drop an adjacent city to the city. It's a wealthy city. I mean, there's a lot of work out there.
Well, I had a buddy that lived up in the city, and I was driving up to the city. And
it wasn't actually a city, you know what I mean?
I had 3 cities up there that I did that was literally right in his area. And he was trying to go full time and get out of his job. I just gave them all to him. Instead of dropping them, I literally gave them all to him. I said, "Here, I'll go with you to the first." I called every one of them. I said, "Hey, this is what's happening. I've got a guy. I'll introduce you to him. I'll be with him on the first round to show him what you like, what you don't like. Are you interested?" And he pretty much gained every one of them, but I think 2. And
I've only did that once before. I've always only had an opportunity to do that once before, to give somebody work like that. Didn't know a whole lot of people.
He's had them ever since. Congratulations. I didn't want to drive that. I mean, I live out in BFE, so I have to make somewhat of a drive. Yeah. But I was done driving over, an hour plus away to do properties.
That's too far. An hour away. Way too far.
There was 30 something properties there that I was doing, but it still wasn't. It was just like, hey, I'm gonna focus on 30 minutes away and closer off the main highway, the interstate, and be done with it.
The problem that I learned a long time ago is the farther you go away, if something happens, you're screwed because your equipment is so far away from the house. If you need to go home or call somebody to help you, you're so far away. You don't really know that area as well as you know your own area.
Yeah.
And your truck breaks down out there. You're like, man, I don't really know what's going on out here. Is it going to be okay here? And that's my biggest fear, is breaking down somewhere.
Yeah, I've tried all kinds of stuff, and I've gained clients from from this and that, and it's like I just like my YouTube channel this year. I just want to go a totally different direction and make it way more informative on the stuff that has worked for me, the things that haven't worked for me, and just put it all out there, because I really don't care what people think. That's the thing, is I really don't care what people think.
My problem is I do that same thing, but I end up pissing off a lot of people, and they don't follow me anymore. So I'll say something, and it's like, you said what about Toro?
Hey.
Like John over here is getting ready to dump me because I said something about his little.
Oh, I don't care, man. Hey, I don't care. I know everybody has their own opinion. Everybody feels a certain way about certain things. So you're not going to hurt my feelings, and might not turn me away from buying something. But you can't hurt my feelings.
Okay, my skin's pretty thin, so I'm kind of. I'm just joking.
I don't know if you wanted me to bring you up just yet or not. I don't know if you're still eating.
No, it's good.
All right.
No, Adam. Yeah, put him back down in the basement.
Just leave me down there.
I was enjoying having the whole bottom by myself.
Yeah, he had the whole screen. It was a.
I had to get off before you guys got to witness me getting beaten by the old lady.
Yeah.
Oh, you too, huh?
Yeah.
John, you might want to put us two together, because we're both in the same. We're both in the same basement right now.
Yeah, I just got home earlier, and then John texted me, and I was like, "Oh, I'm leaving," and so I came over here.
Yeah, the phone's ringing, man, and that's always a good thing, especially with me being in BFE like I am. I'm pretty excited that if I haven't got a call or a text from Google than
Not
it was
just-
because of word of mouth. Somebody, oh, so and so you mow for, give me your phone number and can you come give me a estimate? And sure,
Yeah.
I just went out today with one of
They
those.
know what to expect. They already know I'm weekly. Like I'm not doing no bi-weekly crap. I'm not.
I had a lady message me today from Facebook saying she wanted me to come give her an estimate. She's like, "You're highly recommended." And I started laughing. I'm like, "How am I highly recommended? Who's recommending me?" So she goes, "You come highly recommended." She goes, "It's 2 acres." So I pull up the address and I give her my quote, and she's like, "Oh, really? Well, the other guy was doing that for 35." I'm like, "He was cutting 2 acres for 35?" And then I asked her, I was like, "Well, where's the other guy? Why isn't he doing it this year?"
Exactly.
She didn't respond back to that, so I was like, "Oh, okay."
Oh yeah, I had a guy message me one time, and I made a video about it last year. As soon as I got off the phone with him, because I thought it was funny. He called me, and it was like, oh, I want it to look good, and this, that, and other. And I gave him the price, and the other guy was, some lawn care kid that was doing it on the weekends from high school or whatever, and he expected me to be what he was at. And I'm like, I don't know what to tell you, guy. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not that guy.
I still got to put together a video from last year. I haven't even put together yet. Where I did a 3-acre yard. Lady lied to me and said it was an acre and a half. And her last guy did it for $90, and I was like, "So I'm taking $90, an acre and a half. Yeah, we could do that. $100, I get out there and I'm like, "So where's your property stop?" Because I went on the map thing and it says you own more.
Way out there.
And I'm like,
Yeah.
1, 2, 3 football fields. I'm like, get the out of here. This is
Yeah.
not an acre and a half.
Google Maps has become my friend for that. You can
I was
accurate
there.
size of it.
It felt like I was there all day long. And the worst part about it, I was mad because I smacked the damn root on the side of the tree with my deck. It did nothing to the deck but threw me off the freaking mower.
Oh,
That's a 10 gauge steel or 8 gauge steel deck on there. That thing's like a tank, and I think I killed the tree. Honestly, I really do.
John
But
wanted
after
me to
that
come on the panel, so I had to go get ready, man.
Yeah.
Had to spiff up.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I just got in from work. I'm dirty as shit and look like a, homeless person over here.
I ain't did nothing. I've been making a ton of freaking editing, getting crap done, getting ready because I told everybody it'd be about the middle of the month, and I had a rough week last week. Had a buddy pass away and some other stuff
Oh, I'm
happened.
sorry to hear that.
So I ended up I was like, you know what, man, it ain't gonna happen. It's just gonna be next weekend thing. I'm just gonna put it up next weekend. So tomorrow is the start. I've already changed the logos and the backgrounds of the YouTube channel and all that stuff. And
Oh, you're going out this year.
yeah, I told everybody I was changing everything. So I'm literally changing everything.
wow.
And then they will know. Everybody will know the big news tomorrow in the video. So
Are you
it's
keeping
my
the-
2021 setup, but it's also the big reveal.
Are you keeping the same name or are you changing your channel name?
Oh yeah, I'm keeping all the same name. Yeah, none of that's changing. I'm just changing the way I do everything. And
Sure.
Nice.
Yeah.
yeah, I got to get Adam watching again. Adam quit watching a long time ago. I got to get Adam back involved.
I still watch. I watch mainly on the TV, so I can't comment.
Yeah.
So I do watch, though.
I'm trying to talk
I
about
was
videos.
like, damn, Adam's in here. I ain't seen Adam in forever.
Yeah, I got a webcam finally the other day, so I told John, I'm like, next time you go live, make sure you let me know so I can get on there. So this is the first time I've ever been on live.
John, I went and met up with Adam in Springfield a couple years ago, man.
Oh yeah.
It was a little before this time, and I'm gonna tell you, I got down there and what happened? He broke my truck. Okay, he broke my truck. We went to eat. He broke my truck. I was backing up, popping noise coming from the front end. I come home. I had to change the freaking. It's amazing I made it home with the wheel hub bad.
I did that while we were eating. Like I snuck out the back.
Yeah.
Damn it. You got to watch that.
I got pictures. He was right there at that truck, like right there at that field.
I scratched John's truck last week, the bumper.
I noticed that. That was you that did that?
now he tells you because he's under. He's now.
I'm sneaky. You got to watch me.
I'm never going to be able to sell the truck now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have that lawnmower for sale, and somebody showed up today to look at it, and they were out in the driving it, and it died. And I was like, what happened? Like, that's been a good mower. Like, it just left the dealer, and got serviced. And it wouldn't start again. I didn't know what the problem was. So tonight I went up there and was messing with it, and it was out of gas.
Oh,
So I lost the sale because it wouldn't run.
that sucks.
Yeah,
Nice.
it happens.
That's when you call the guy back up and say, "Hey, I put gas in it. It's running now."
Yeah, I'm just a retard and didn't put gas in it.
Yeah.
I got a good deal on my Billy Goat because of that. I went to go look at it, and the guy couldn't get it started because it was brand new basically, but it sat in his trailer for like a year or so. I picked that up for like $1,200. I picked it up for, and I was like, "Holy crap!"
Wow.
Because it's a 10-inch with a 14 horsepower Subaru on it, practically brand new. And so I thought, I'm going to play his game. I know nothing's wrong with it. I'm going to give him a phone call when I get home, see if he wants to deal with it. Or if it wasn't 10 minutes later, I'm just getting ready to get on the the Beltway. He calls me, "Hey, I got it started." I'm like, "Will you take 12 for it?" He's like, "Come and get it." Nice. Right back and got it. Got $300 off of it, even though he was still selling it for nothing, but I was happy.
Yeah, I couldn't find a used one that was worth the money. I looked and looked and looked. I found one in Kansas City, and I was going to go up the next day and get it, and he texted me that morning and said he sold it.
Yeah. If something looks too good to be true, you better be the first person. You better wake up and just go there and get it. Because they will not hold it for you.
So I've got the Utter's friend is trying to join. Is that
the Utters?
Don't do it.
Utters. Does the Utters friend know the
Okay.
He's showing up on mine.
It's showing up on yours?
Yeah.
Oh well, he's got that's what I put on the first time. All right, look, I'm gonna give y'all a little taste, okay?
All right.
Uh-oh.
All right.
Nice.
You ready?
On John's channel.
But you got to tell me if you can hear it.
Okay.
So add it and tell me if you can hear the music. You got to add me. Okay, you ready? Tell me if y'all can hear this.
I hear something.
Can y'all hear that?
I hear something, yeah.
Here, let me turn my speakers up. Maybe that's it.
Well, that should look like a million squares.
Oh, that's what it is. Oh, here you go. Let me do this. That way you okay. Ready?
The show's over. I know. You hate to see us go, but you love to watch us walk away. That is so stupid. But leave it in because it's funny as hell.
All right, there. We didn't see anything.
That's all you get.
Oh, jeez.
So it's a porn channel?
That's all you get.
Oh man.
That's all you get.
So that's what you're turning your channel into. Okay.
Yeah. It's a porn channel.
Well, you're definitely going far. I see it growing pretty fast.
Look, we're trying to make money this year, okay?
Yeah.
On porn.
What are you talking about? You're YouTube thousands, man. You're fine. You're already up there, man.
I don't know what you guys are talking about. I'm in another league here. I'm on the rug right still. So I don't know what's going on. Yes.
Who all's in here? How many people? Like 13? 11?
11 now.
4 of them's us.
Yep.
I can't even see that unless I get on my phone. So.
All right, look, y'all gonna get the sneak peek. Nobody else is gonna know, but nobody can say a word. It'll be live tomorrow at 12 o'clock Central Time. Everybody will know when they watch the video. but this is y'all's little sneak peek. This is just
Well, hold on, let me get my Instagram live started.
Just gonna be.
I have a funny feeling we're going to be looking at TikTok here in a minute.
What's
I'm
up,
not
Steve?
sure I want to see it.
Hey, what's up, Steve? You came in just in time.
Yeah, what's up, Steve?
There
What
you
the
go.
hell is that?
It's like a box.
Looks like an Xbox.
That's what it is. That's the surprise right there.
That is a tool.
That's the surprise that everybody's been helping me get set up.
Oh, I know what that is.
What is it?
Show us what's in your package.
That's a drone.
Yeah. Let's see
So
your
what?
package.
Let's see your package.
Oh, I didn't see that
Nice.
coming. Look at that. I knew it had something to do with TikTok. now
Oh,
you can
you
make
did.
a sticky.
That should give it away right there.
We're gonna get something going, D-Birds.
That should give it away right there. Now everybody's got to keep it quiet though.
I'm telling everybody.
It's
I ain't
already
got
on Instagram. Sorry.
I ain't got no friends, so your secret's safe with me.
That's good. That's good. Here, I'll even show y'all I'll even give y'all the logo. Hang on a minute here. I'll even show y'all what it's going to be called. Hang on a minute.
Nope.
Take me down. Hang on a minute.
I'm sorry.
Dang.
Just let everybody see all your stuff.
Getting all excited.
My bad. I got itchy fingers over here.
My God. All right. Here it is. This is what it is.
You're ready for me to pull it up now, right?
This is the new name too.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Okay. There you go. Little studio going. There you go.
Oh, yeah, okay.
On air. Awesome.
Now you know.
That's cool.
Sean, I
I
think
had
you had
a
seen
ton of
that.
people
Secret's out now.
and I literally almost pulled the trigger on it and did it. And then I was like, if people really want this, then they'll help get it. And I wanted it to be a secret, so it was hard to just say, I need you to donate to help me do this, and you have to trust me. Like, that's literally what it boiled down to. And I told everybody they'd know about the middle of this month. And so there you go. There you go. That's what all the money went to, either that or the intros, the outros for it. Pretty much, just all the headphones. I mean, all this stuff. So
There you go.
About to
Did you
start
get an
doing-
on-air sign?
Huh?
Did you get yourself an on-air sign?
No, I should though. Should I?
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I
Hit a
don't
little-
plan on I don't really plan on filming a lot of it. Like, I'm gonna keep it more of the podcast stuff, but I'm going into, because I did so many. I listened to so many people say, start your lawn care business, start your lawn
Oh,
care.
yeah, I remember you were talking about this.
But I've never heard anybody, not one person, say anything about how to properly start your lawn care business. I mean, you get into it like I did 5 years down the road and you go, how the hell do I buy stuff without using my credit? How do I buy stuff using business credit? And then you realize you did everything wrong from the beginning and nobody tells you any of this.
Yeah.
They just tell you, oh, you need a mower, you need a trimmer. Nobody tells you how to literally the steps you need to take to do it. And so I wanted to go more in depth this year and say, you know what, these people ain't wrong. You need a mower. I mean, let's state the obvious. I mean, hey, Adam, you started a lawn care company, you're going to need a mower, buddy. I mean, let's be, I just wanted to be more informative and tell people that, I'm 5 years into it and I'm having to backtrack now because nobody told me this stuff. Nobody on YouTube told me how to literally start a business
So that's
the
why
proper way. So it was just, oh, let's go sole proprietor because that's what my CPA says is going to be best, and let's do this. And now I'm 5 years into it, going, how do I use business credit? You know, I mean, I've got personal. How do I use business? And then you find out that you did it all wrong from the beginning. And it's like,
that's why I started. That's actually one of the reasons why I started getting on YouTube and making videos, is trying to share all the experience I have. I might not know everything, and it might not be right what I'm saying, but I always tell you what not to do anyway.
right. Yeah, and that's what I wanted to get into, because a lot of people haven't heard or seen the mistakes that I've made. You know, I kept that all pretty much hush hush because I was scared of what people thought. And over the years, I got to the point to where it was like, you know what? I don't care if people think I'm successful. Like, in my own eyes, my bills are paid, my family's taken care of. I'm successful. I don't have to make 100,000 extra a year to, you know, to be successful in my eyes. I make enough to pay all my bills, make it all winter, plus have extra money for when season starts. That's pretty damn good in my eyes, you know.
Yeah. What took me a long time to figure out was to stop doing everything under the sun. Just focus. Because I was
taking on everything.
Yeah, I started realizing, it's like, wait a minute, just learn to say no.
You think if you don't, you're going to sink. You know, you're at that sink or swim when you first start, and so people take on anything and everything.
But sometimes you have to, but you have to get over that. You know.
Well, I think everybody does it. I don't know anybody. I don't know anybody that says. I literally don't know anybody that says, you know.
Later, Sean. Thanks for staying, Danny. Stick Pete.
I don't know anybody that says I didn't make any mistakes or I didn't take on anything and everything when I first started. I mean, if you're truthful and honest about it, I think everybody did, you know.
Yeah.
I'm still making mistakes.
I was about to say, yeah, I'm still regretting.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, every day. Every day I go,
I went out to go look at a job way too far today, only because it was a reference from the last job that I did. It was way too far. But I did that job for the last 6 years because it was one of my first customers. I just do mulch. That's all I do. But I've done other things in that house. And then one of the neighbors saw me working. Like, he come out and look at my house. I thought it was next door, but it wasn't. It was another 15 miles down the street. So I get out there and I'm like, I still went there anyway, just to tell her. I was like, well, I mean, you know, she understood. She understood 100%. So I was like, thank you. That made it so much more easier for me to tell you that I can't come out here, you know. But I gave her an estimate anyway. I said, you know, I'll give you an estimate anyway just to do some work, but I can't cut your grass. I can't. There's no way I can come out here and cut your grass.
Well,
she was pretty cool with
in the room, we have a shout out portion that I'm going to do. So if you've sent, I'm going to do videos as well on my YouTube. So if you want to promote your YouTube channel, you can send me a video. I ask keep it under a minute. Just talking about your channel, try to, you know, you're pretty much selling yourself. But also, I'm doing it on the on-air thing as well. There's a shout out section or portion of that I'm going to do once or twice a show.
Sweet.
And I want people to be able to, you know, shout out their Instagram or YouTube or whatever they want to, you know, people to follow them on.
Yeah. I sent you one from mine. I don't know if you ever got it or not. I was trying to do the
Probably not.
Yeah,
I got it. Talking about how quick you were trying to be.
Yeah, because I sent it a couple times, and my email that's actually my business.
I'm pretty
name
sure
is separate from my YouTube thing. So I'm trying to keep.
I've only got like 5 people. I've only had like 5 people send me one.
I sent you one while you were still on the live stream.
Yeah, I saw that. It was like, damn, John was quick on that. He was like,
I was.
It wasn't even a hit. They would send.
I was out in the garage filming it with it, listening to it.
Yeah, that's going to start. That's going to start pretty much when season starts. And I start mowing, or right when I start talking about mowing videos and stuff, then I'm going to start doing the shout outs in the channel.
That's cool.
Very cool.
Yeah, I got started with this thing. I don't really know what the hell I'm doing yet. I'm still just playing with it. I wish I had done it 5-6 years ago.
The first person was the sand one here.
No, it was that guy right there.
Had to be me.
I could probably clean his ear out from here.
If Steve beat me to it, I'm impressed on Steve. I was literally filming it while he was still on the live stream talking about it.
It took me a couple days because I had to get my stepson to help me do it. I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I was like, "You don't know what you're doing?" I'm like, "No, I don't know what I'm doing."
I'm like one of those crackheads that comes out of the woods. Like, did somebody say shout out?
It was literally John.
It's John. I thought so.
No, it wasn't neither.
Oh,
What?
Hang on.
Somebody's got
hang on, I'm still trying to find John's. Hang on.
I'm calling bullshit. It wasn't.
Oh,
It was me.
he knows it was you. He just doesn't want to give you any.
When did you send yours, John? God, when did I say that? Oh, that was.
Yeah, you actually texted back. I got it. I remember that.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
because
remember
actually asked, I was like, hey, did you get it before you even ended the live stream that you said you were going to do it on?
And he was
the first person it looks like I got is Fields.
That's me.
No, it's not you.
Fields is me.
I know.
Oh, what was I saying, mother?
Dave's Lawn and Vlogs was second. Will Skiles was third. I'm gonna ruin that guy's name, but he's in your live stream. He's right there.
Yeah.
He said maybe I was second. I'm not going to say his name because I'll ruin it.
It's hard to say. Yeah, it is.
Rebecca's lawn mowing.
He was next. And then it was Sean at Minnesota Lawns, and then Carlo, and then Big South.
Hey, but if you're not first, you're last, man.
Did you see that commercial? They brought that commercial out with it from the. I love that.
I don't have cable, so I don't see commercials.
I don't even watch TV, dude. For me to leave my garage, I'm inside cooking something to eat, and then that's pretty much it. I'm back in my garage.
That's why I'm on everybody's YouTube stuff, because that's all I do.
In here, I promise it's not. It's the lighting.
Danny's hot in his garage.
You guys can't hear my TV in the other room, can you? Because I can't hear.
Oh yeah.
You can?
Sounds like Pornhub.
Oh. I'm leaving. I can't. I'm going to be in the doghouse again. I can't repeat that.
I'm not sure if
got trouble once.
3 guys in the background.
I got an ear stone throw away. So that's why I'm always out in my garage. I'm never out here, but I cleaned this room up finally, so I have a place to broadcast from. So
anybody who wants to be on the show, message me.
What's that?
I said, so anybody who wants to be on the show, message me.
What are you gonna do on the show?
Just gonna talk.
I want to be on it.
Literally, that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna talk. What really wanted me to start this, and I'm just gonna be honest, and I don't really. I'll tell everybody because it don't bother me. What really got me wanting to start this the most was it's the same people over and over again. If you listen to anybody else's or go look at anybody else's, it's the same big YouTubers is like, is the same people over and over again, pretty much, that people talk to. And I got tired of it being just because you have a social media following, you're somebody. Like, I believe that, you don't even have to have a social media following. You can still, that's probably the people that have the most information to tell people. But that's what really got me interested in doing this was there, I got tired of the little guy being left out, I guess. I'm not small, but I'm not big. And it just drove me nuts that, it was like, nobody ever asked me to do this, and I kind of got a jealous moment. I'm going to be honest, but at the same time, it was.
Was that Snickers moment that one time you were ranting that one day?
Yeah.
Somebody was trying to tell you to get a Snicker. I remember that. Yeah, I was like, hey, he's pissed at something.
It drives me nuts.
I know what you're feeling. I know what you're talking about.
I was more pissed that all these people are out here and some of these people have big companies, and some of them don't. But it drives me nuts that they're the people that are gaining followers like crazy, and they're not telling anybody anything.
It's because they got the algorithms to pick them up. They're
They'll
just
tell you to,
It's just crazy. It's
they'll
like,
tell you to buy their 10-step program to start a lawn care
right?
business.
Let's
the
sell
price
this
of
and let's sell that.
$99.99 for 3 months. Yeah.
I'm not about selling anything to anybody, and that was the whole point of this whole thing was oh, there's a good video coming. Oh, there's a good video coming, boy. Y'all gonna like it. So these people are paying for these contracts. I'm not going to say a name, but these people are paying.
You don't have to say a name. We've all seen them. We've all seen them.
The contracts, but anyway, there's this one guy selling this contract, and I had a guy that bought it send it to me. And come to find out, you can go to Office Depot or whatever in their contract section and pull it out, and it's the exact same contract.
Really, I've seen that. I know exactly what that is.
They're selling it.
I know exactly what that paper is.
Instead of helping people out,
you can get it at Office Depot also.
I can't say too much on this live stream about that contract deal there because a certain channel did just so happen to mention my name in their video recently. So
I'm just saying.
Everybody just took a laugh really quick.
I didn't hear nothing. What?
That's all good. It's all good. We'll get Danny a big Snicker bar one day.
Blake shouted you out?
Oh shit! No, I didn't even think about him.
Oh jeez.
No, that's what got me is you can go back and you can watch half of these channels and you can listen to all this stuff that they're trying to sell you for free, and it just amazes me that people are paying for it. Especially contracts that are free, because they're too damn lazy to do the research and figure out, and I tell everybody, you can go to these forums on Lawn Life and lawn care business owners, and you can say, hey, does somebody have a contract that they'd be willing to share? There's plenty of people that will share a damn contract with you for free of charge.
You can actually go to the state for the MHIC license test, and you can get the book, and it's all in that book.
It just amazes me that people are paying for it, man. They think they need to pay for something to learn something, and it's that's really what I guess got me was these people are all about themselves. They don't give two shits about you, me, or anybody else, and that's just it is what it is. We're nobody to these people. It's all about the money to them, and that's what they started this whole thing for. That's not why I started my channel. I didn't start my channel to become freaking famous and get rich. So there we go.
You gotta sign up for my new course. It's only $2.99.
I will. Man, you're hammering it though, so I would sign up for your course.
Well, because you're on this stream, you get 10% off for today.
I would have to sign up for that course. Like seeing all the stuff you've been doing lately, I'll be like, man, this guy's doing something right.
Yeah.
Well, hey. Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Hey, the saying is you want to surround yourself with people that you want to become. So that's why I'm hanging out with this guy now.
Yeah.
Well, I guess remember I was talking about that accidental genius that I am. I guess I just accidentally walked into success here. So
I'm not mad at anybody for trying to make extra money. Hey, it is what it is. Some people will much rather pay for what's the word I'm looking for? The not having to deal with trying to figure it out, just hey, I can't think of the word.
For everyone.
Anyway, people are willing to pay for that, convenience.
Yeah.
And hey, I'm not mad about that, but that's not why I started my channel. And if I stay at 11,000 subscribers, I stay at 11,000. If I grow because I changed my channel this year, then I grow because I changed my channel this year. But honestly really care less whether it, I have 20,000 or 10,000, whatever. I'm still the same person. Well, Adam will tell you I'm no different in person than I am on YouTube.
I like Steve. He just said he just got a pretty good idea. So that's a good get rich quick scheme.
I have to
You
agree
heard
with
that?
him so he doesn't beat me up next time I see him.
Who?
You.
Why?
I have to agree with you so you don't beat me up next time I see you.
Have to agree with me on what? Oh, yeah. Yeah, right.
Yeah, me and John need to come up and see you one of these days.
Yeah.
Y'all need to hurry up, man, before season gets rolling.
Where are you at? Harrison?
I'm in Archie.
Where's that at compared to
about 10 minutes south of Harrisonville.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not far.
It's not too far then.
Yeah, I think I Googled it. It was like an hour and a half away from my house one night.
Yeah, it's not too far.
I thought about hollering at you in January. I came up there and got a trailer.
You should have. Where'd you go?
Kansas City.
Where'd you go get your trailer?
I don't remember the name of it. I'm not sure. Hang on.
I was hoping to come up your way before the season got started, Danny, but that didn't really exactly happen.
Oh, well, we ain't doing nothing here. I mean, the freaking lawn is flooded, literally flooded.
Oh, yeah.
Ours is still smashed over.
It's supposed to be dry. It was dry today. It's supposed to be dry tomorrow, dry Sunday, and then we supposed to get hammered again Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Yeah, we're getting ours Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and next week.
It's not going to dry. It's just going to be great.
It's wet out here. I'll start mowing tomorrow, a few customers, but basically all next week is going to be off and on rain, one day, the next, and then the next. So it's going to stay wet out here for next week.
Well, it seems like we're like a day or two behind you guys because I'm a little farther out to the east. So whatever you guys get comes to us if it comes south enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't find the papers on it. It must be in the truck. But
oh, God.
Somewhere up there. It was the only place I could find one anywhere around.
Was it it was in actual Kansas City?
No, it was east of it, I think. Heck, I don't know. That's the problem with Google. You tell it where to go.
What kind of trailer is it?
It was Aspire, I think was the brand. Trailer and Hitches or Hitches Plus or.
Oh yeah, okay. In Grandview.
Is that where it is? Okay.
Right off the highway there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I put in Google Maps to take me there, and it took me there. It was right after a big ice storm up there. Like you guys still had snow and stuff in Kansas City, at least.
Yeah, I know where you're talking about. KC Trailer Hitch or something like that.
Yeah.
Sorry, John.
I can't afford to buy from them people. My God, you are making the money.
No.
He bought from the most expensive place in Kansas City, guys. Y'all better, John, you better be snuggling up with that guy. And then he went and put a wrap on that thing. He is killing it.
Yeah. It's too big, though, is the problem.
Well, how big did you get?
20 foot. Our other one, our open trailer was 18. So I thought, 2 foot, it's no big deal.
Right.
It was either 16 or 20, pretty much, is what I had to go with. So I didn't want to go smaller.
You're talking about enclosed or open?
I would like to know later this year how many calls you get off of the signage of your vehicle, if it was worth it.
Yeah, I'm wondering the same thing.
Like that's really what I would like to know. I know I've tried the signs. And never got one call up of them, but I've never did a wrap or a back window logo or anything like that. So I'm kind of curious if it would really, if it helps or if people are still just finding you off of Google pretty much.
I think I can halfway tell, but we did redo our website, and so it's listing better now. So that's going to help some too.
Right.
I don't think people actually call the number. I think they get a recognition of the brand, and then they might find you later on.
Yeah.
They're gonna call that because that's what I come to find.
Yeah, I'd like to know that. You know, I mean,
they'll recognize you.
Yeah, I think that'll work good for someone like him because it's Hungry Cow Lawn Care that stands out as opposed to
And they'll see that, and they'll probably later on I'll call.
Or John's Lawn Care and stuff like that. I think he'll do good with it.
If I get a call, it was like phenomenally. That was just look. You couldn't have got any better with that. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
that's just.
I did not come up with that though. I did not take credit for the Utter Lawn Care Company.
It's good. You should give somebody a raise.
It was somebody that stopped us at a stoplight.
Oh, was it really?
Yes. That's back when we very first started. We had a little Dodge Dakota pulling a little 5x8 trailer. And I mean, we got laughed at then for being Hungry Cow Lawn Care. Like, I mean, people would laugh at us because of our setup with our residential zero turn and everything. And so now we're getting taken a little more seriously.
Yeah, that's a little bit of an understatement. I think you guys are taking it real seriously. You guys have got, I think in our area, you guys have one of the best, I don't know, branding anyways, or standing out. I don't know how to say it, but what I'm trying to say.
We got to compete up there.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah. I used to do. When I started my business, I had handyman and lawn care at the same time because I knew I wanted to get into lawn care. So I had signs all over the place, and I never got any calls from it. If anything, I think it just put me in jeopardy for lawsuits. Because the areas I was in.
Yeah.
I never had a logo. You just knew my van. I was so damn cheap. You're not gonna laugh at me. I should find pictures of actually work. I actually made a banner from Vistaprint, a vinyl banner, a big one. I went to Harbor Freight. You're gonna laugh at me. I went to Harbor Freight and I got those incredible magnets that they have. I literally magnet the shit out of the side of my van so I could rip it off when I went home. So my neighborhood, I wouldn't get in trouble for having my van parked there.
Oh, okay, that's a good idea.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Only one time I lost it. It started to flap. But them magnets are strong as hell. I used to
lost it.
I never really lost it. One time it moved a little bit. I just added an extra magnet.
Okay.
You can't get that magnets off unless you're really prying at them. And I had one crackhead helper one time. I was like, "You get that magnet off, I'll give you $50." Some bitch got it off. I was like, "How the hell did you get that off?" He's like, $50. I got it off.
Will they withstand high speeds?
Oh, it does.
Have you tried EDDM, Adam?
No.
Have you tried yard signs?
In the past we have.
No luck.
It helped with in our area. Like I'm really trying to focus on route density, and that's why I did what I did. Is because honestly, I think we're headed for some rough times, as far as the economy goes. And so, if people are losing lawn accounts, and they're going to be spending more on advertisement trying to get more yards, where we shouldn't have to throw out more advertising because we're already
right
there. And we're being seen in the neighborhood where we're already at, our neighborhoods. And so I'm hoping it'll help with route density.
Yeah. I was going to try EDDM this year, and I decided to go yard signs because I've got quite a few properties that are literally on main strips.
Okay.
That just, the main strips that people come in and out of, period. So I decided to just do yard signs and see what that worked because there was, I knew there was going to be hundreds of people driving by it every day, period. So I was like, well,
Adam,
instead of doing this, let's just do yard signs and see, because I'm set up on just about every main street in the two cities that I'm actually big in. So I figured, I'll have 2 or 3 on one main strip and 2 or 3 on another. Because I'm doing the commercial businesses on that strip too, and they've already gave me permission to put signs out. So, like, hell, we'll see what happens, you know. And then if that don't work, I guess I'll try ADDM.
Where I
I don't know. Oops, sorry. I don't know if you've seen it, Adam, but there's that guy in the area. I know Deep Roots Lawn Care in the comments. I know he knows because he sent me a picture. There's a guy in our area that's putting out those free mowing yard signs, but he's putting them on every freaking light pole.
Yes, and I see an ad on Facebook for it too.
Yeah, I see
that works well, but it's also illegal. But it works well. I know
that's what I was told too. It's actually illegal
doing that.
See, to me, that's just attracting the wrong type of customer. I don't want a customer to contact me because I'm going to mow their yard for free.
Yep.
I want them to contact me because they know we're going to show up and be reliable, and I don't want to come across as a cheap guy.
Yep.
I've always wanted to call the guys who put that sign really high up in the tree and say, "Hey, do you also put high in the tree? I want to hire you."
Yeah.
You ever see that? You're like, how did you get that up there?
Yeah, in my neighborhood, we've got 2 companies that are just plastering the light poles with their, yard signs, and
it works. I know a guy right here who blew up overnight from doing that, and it pissed me off because it was like everybody was calling him. I'm like, what the fuck? There's another sign. To
me, it trashes up the neighborhood. Like if I was going to hire somebody, I would not hire somebody that's sitting there plastering their sign on every light pole in my neighborhood. I don't see it being professional.
Oh, here he knows who it is.
OS.
OS.
But Danny, the yard signs that I found that works the best is in neighborhoods where we have a lot of houses. So we get permission to put them in all those yards. And so somebody driving home from work will see our sign 11 times, just driving through the neighborhood. And that seems to be the best we've had is in those areas.
I don't know how you guys' laws are over there, but where we are, this county, you can't put a sign until this weekend on properties that are like local, like corners and things like that.
Okay.
Because all the guys who sell, the people that sell houses, there's actually companies that go around. Those guys make pretty good money. They just post signs all over the place, but they have to have them done by a certain time Sunday night. They got to come down, so they're not there Monday morning. They get fined for every time.
Yeah, we don't have anything like that here.
Yeah, we have that here in this area. It's weird.
John, are you the one that's taking down my signs?
I was. I've got them in my garage. I'll sell them back to you.
Sell them back. There you go. I caught a guy one time tearing down my sign. Boy, let me tell you something. I almost killed him.
Yeah.
I followed that son bitch to the next one. I said, I got out. I said, you taking my sign? Oh, no, I ain't doing that. I said, dude, I got you on camera doing it. And he apologized out the ass. I was ready to beat his ass. That's when I first started. And after that, I was like, I'm done with these sign things. But that's when I first started off, like my first or second year. Because somebody was taking them down. I'm like, this is bullshit. So I staked out. I sat there with a hamburger. I'm just eating another hamburger. Came back. I'm like, I think it's that guy. Sure enough, I saw him, bitch. Looked around. He goes, puts his right in my spot. I'm like, son of a. Really? You got the balls to do that shit?
Yeah.
I'm like, come on.
If I see that anywhere near my house, I'm taking them down.
Do you really?
Yeah, I will. If I see one, like I live on a corner lot. If somebody puts it up right there in the corner, it's gone as soon as they're gone.
Yeah. I'm gonna come put one up.
Come on, I'll let it stay up just so you get calls out here that's out of your area.
Oh no!
You gotta watch it, John. He's gonna hook us up to a car battery. Don't be pulling his sign off.
I told him last night I was gonna come down there in a cow suit and steal his lawnmower.
I think that'd be hilarious. I think you should do it.
I'd pay to see that.
We're gonna hook up. We're gonna do something.
Stay tuned. Yeah, stay tuned. There's something.
Oh, that's funny.
Need to do something like that with Danny. I want to get the cow on some other videos, just running across the screen real quick or something.
Yep.
Do you have a cow suit?
Yes.
Do you have? I was going to say go to Chick-fil-A and borrow one, maybe.
No, we have one. She even has her own Instagram.
That's so
cool. Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's at Moo or at 417 Moo or something like that. But yeah,
I remember I dressed my dog up like a cow one year when we had her because she was all white and black. We put a cowbell on her. And we took a latex glove and blew it up and stuck it on her belly.
That's cool.
Yeah, she looked like a cow. It was like literally had the real bell going back and forth.
Yeah.
Oh, I got it.
I haven't posted anything on there in a long time. You taking it? What case is that, Danny?
Oh, the UAG case.
Similar.
I got a knockoff of it.
It's the
I just got a
Under Armour.
cheap ass one.
I love this thing, man. This is the only case I buy for any phone I freaking have owned in the past 5 or 6 years is one of these.
Mine was $10 on Amazon.
Same.
Mine's
I've got a cheap knockoffs. Mine's even got a freaking pop socket built into it.
2021 setup. Is that your video?
Yeah, that's the video that's going to drop tomorrow.
You dropped
Oh, okay. I like Bernie in there.
That's who
Yeah,
I added in it.
that's cool.
Special appearance.
Heck yeah.
See, he did that from the gifts. He did that from the GIF. Took a GIF and posted it on there. From the stickers.
Oh,
I was telling John how to do that with the going to the text message part.
yeah, I didn't make it with gifts.
Oh, I just bought it. I just took a picture of it and then took it over to my PNG clip that I freaking pay for and just PNG'd it.
I got to go through all mine and figure out what the hell happened. I had this app called UCut, and all the songs that are on there are not demonetized, or whatever you call it. I just found out. So I'm like, shit, that's like half all my videos. Like, anyway,
Yeah,
I'm getting paid. I'm not getting paid anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, he spent all that money on a new trailer and route. He had to go cheap on the mower.
Dude, after that Gravely, I can't get no worse than that thing.
I tell everybody, nobody listens.
Yeah, that's right. Danny, you are the first one I heard that says don't buy Gravely.
They think I'm full of total crap when I tell them that. Like, they say, oh, Kelso Clippings. I said, you watch Kelso Clippings. He's double cutting all them big ass properties too in his videos.
Yeah, that mower has been. I say my dealer has visitation rights to that mower, like a kid. You know, it has to go there every other weekend to get see it pop. I hate that mower. I hate Gravely. So yeah, I just thought I'd give Bradley a try. See, like it can't be no worse.
Yeah.
I almost bought a Gravely. That's interesting.
There's some people that swear by them things, like literally.
Yes, I done a lot of research on it. It's got the same engine, the same transmissions as everything else. So, I don't know. So far, I'm happy with it, but I got it right as we got the drought last year. So I haven't really got to try it out.
Do you have the Kohler or the Kawasaki on there?
No, they have Briggs. I think it was a Vanguard and then a lighter Briggs is what the two options I had.
Because we're Kohler and Gravely are made in the same town.
Oh, on my Gravely, it's a Kawasaki.
Yeah. Kawasaki, okay. You have problems with it?
No, the engine, I haven't had no problems.
I was going to say, those Kawasaki's are bulletproof.
Yeah, no, I like the Kawasaki, but it's had 2 wiring harnesses. It's had, I don't know how many spindles replaced. The cut quality is just crap. Like we had a residential Kubota before that, the Kubota Commander. That thing cut 10 times better than our Pro Stance does.
It's interesting.
Yeah, when I told everybody, I said that's literally the worst mower I stepped foot on. Build quality wise, it's built like a tank.
Dude, it looks like a tank.
But when it comes to
nice
cut
looking.
quality and stuff, that thing is the biggest junk I've stepped foot on, other than the Husqvarna.
Yeah, and then Gravely as a company. No, Husqvarna is right.
I gotta go. I can't be here.
Gravely as a company, each time I've reached out to them, they've been extremely rude and hateful. I was telling John, I think last night. There was, I don't know, it was a couple years ago. We just got that mower and we were slammed. We were mowing and we just kept having problems with that mower and it had to keep going back to the shop. And I got home, it was like 9:30 at night. I've been busting my butt all day, pushing that freaking mower on the trailer. And that's when they gave all the Gravely Ambassadors mowers. I was pissed. That was like pouring salt in the wound. And so I messaged Gravely, and I was like, it's not very nice, to see, I bought a mower, and here you are giving people mowers, and I don't have mine. It's in the shop. And they said that they gave that to professionals that share on social media. So I wasn't professional because I bought the mower.
Yeah, Aaron Sutter up in Michigan, Lansing Lawn Service.
Yeah.
Bought one off of Gravely Ambassador recommendations. And I told him the day when he made a video about it, was talking about it, everything else, I messaged him and I said, do not buy Gravely. It'll be the worst mistake you make. I'm telling you right now. And he went and bought the damn thing. And I called him. He bought it, and I called him, and he said, I'm coming back from the dealership right now. And I said, God, please tell me you didn't buy a Gravely. Yeah, I bought a Gravely. I said, you hate that damn thing, Aaron. I'm telling you right now. It wasn't freaking, oh my God. He made video after video of how big of a junk that thing was. And then he ended up taking a hell of a loss on it. And he's like, he was mad. So every time somebody says, what kind of mower should I get between a Gravely and something else? I'm like, I tag Aaron in it and I'm like, you want to take this one? And he's like, don't mind if I do.
Yeah, I can't stand Gravely. But didn't Aaron buy a residential Gravely then after that?
I don't know. I know he had the Pro Stance, but I don't know what he bought after that.
I
know he had a Toro, and he kept his Toro.
I think he bought a small Aaron's or Gravely mower. I haven't seen any of his videos for a while, but I think he bought a small Gravely.
Yeah.
Are you talking about a zero turn or a stand on?
Well,
The one he sold was the stand on.
But the one you had that was bad, was that a stand on or a zero?
Yeah, it's a stand on.
Interesting. Huh.
I've still got it, and then I've got the Bradley, and then I've got a Husqvarna and a zero turn.
See, look, we got another guy with the Husqvarna zero turn right there. Eh?
Yes.
It's not the standard. It's not the standard.
I've got several Husqvarnas out there. John's seen
Everybody told me, go buy that 525. Look, I'm going to tell you, that's the cheapest filling trimmer I've ever freaking touched.
Oh, that's one of my favorite trimmers.
He's got one or two or maybe 12.
Like, I pulled the guard off of that thing, and you tap the string one time, and you just listen to it go, and it completely almost die, it sounds like. I was like, oh my God.
525 was one of my favorite trimmers until I tried the Steel 94R. And now it's a close second on the Steel.
I'm gonna tell you, if you've got a Red Max dealer, go buy a Red Max 260. Thank me later.
I don't know what Red Max I have, but we bought a new one last year, and me and Caleb both hate it. It's like brand spanking new. It's still.
You'll have to let me know which one it is, because
it almost seems like
the BCZ 260 TS, the torque model. Man, I tell you what, I love the crap out of that thing. So if you're talking about the 260 that you don't like, I'll drive down there and buy the son of a bitch from you.
I'll go see what it is.
I love mine.
It almost seems like you get luck of the draw sometimes with these things. It's like,
I love it. Like it's 10.8 pounds, and it's so light and so powerful that I'm just like, I was in heaven. I was like, oh my God.
That's why I like my 322L. It's light.
Husqvarna are the same, because this Red Max just blows the Husqvarna 525 LST that I had out of the water.
It's kind of weird because they're supposed to be the same. They're supposed to be made all together. They buy their parts from Japan that are on there.
The Red Max engine is the Strato charged engine, and that's not what they use on the Husqvarnas.
I gotta look into that because that shouldn't be like that. I'm gonna call them up and give them my 2 cents. Then I'll be like, "Hey, Danny says you're not doing it right."
That's right. Kill him.
That's right.
For $320 for the Husqvarna that I paid for it, I was pissed. I was upset. I was all upset because
you don't like the handle.
The handle was cheap, plasticky, and
what it is they got a spring inside there to make it anti-vibration. I didn't like that.
GZ30N.
What?
GZ30N.
What the hell that is?
That's what it says on it.
GZ?
GZ30N.
GZ30N. I got to check this out.
G.
I've never. I'm telling you, you got to try the damn.
I wonder if it's the exact same as my 322L Husqvarna. That's a lightweight machine. I
can't even find the damn. How old is that thing? I can't even find the damn thing on it.
We just bought it last year.
So it might be new.
I don't see a G. I see B.
I don't see a GZ30N. I see one. I see carburetors and stuff for them, but I don't see an actual.
I have the book out in the garage. I can go get it, but I don't have it with me right now. I have the books. I collect books. I got all those.
See an actual.
That's like my porn.
He's got a one-off trimmer that nobody else has.
Probably. That thing was horrible. Me and Caleb both hated it. Because I was wanting, because he likes Husqvarna, I like steel, but we were wanting to go with stuff that was red and black, just so we could be, all red and black.
Well, look, you got to buy the 260 then. You have to buy the 260 and try it. I'm telling you, you will love it. If you don't love it, I will literally buy the damn thing from you.
John, now see, this is how I have so many damn trimmers, is because people like this. And then I'm like, okay, I got to go buy that now.
Hey, if you come visit, I will let you use it. You will fall in love. I'm telling you.
So this will be number 13.
It's phenomenal.
They never let you demo trimmers. That's the one thing that would bump it, and blowers.
Yeah.
Because you get it, it's like, oh, now I don't like it, and you're out $300, $400.
Yeah. And then you can sell it, take a big loss, but it's not worth that to me. I just keep it. Well, John knows.
If you like mine, when you come visit, then we go to the dealership, and I'll get you 15% off on one.
All right. Well, I'll have to come up sometime when the grass is growing.
So I'll let you try it before you buy it, and then if you like it, then we'll literally go to the dealership and get you one for 15% off.
All right.
Has anybody ever used the Kawasaki trimmers?
No.
I didn't know they made a trimmer.
Mm-hmm.
I have a dealership around here that has them, but they just hang on the wall and they don't come off. I've never seen anybody use them. But I know Kawasaki makes great engines, so I'm wondering if they're trimmers.
Yes.
All right, what's your guys' take on four-stroke trimmers?
He said the GN is a knockoff.
Is it?
Knockoffs, man.
It was from a Red Max dealer here in Springfield.
I've never heard of the damn. The hell, I couldn't even find nothing on it.
Yeah, I found parts for it, but that was it.
Right. Yeah, dude, the 260 is just, it's light. It's light and powerful.
Because I went to a Red Max dealer here in Springfield, and I had the fleet discount card for, I think it was 15% off or whatever. And they said they wouldn't honor that card. But they have to. Well, they said they wouldn't.
Yeah, all you got to do is call Red Max and say, hey, they won't honor this card, and Red Max will set them straight.
So anyway, that was a display model that we ended up buying that day.
Yeah.
Is the Red Max only 2 years on the discount like Husqvarna after you buy your pack?
What, the warranty?
No, the discount, because I have 20% off for 2 years. Mine ends next month after I bought my setup.
We get it through. You get yours through Lawn Life too?
Yeah.
Yeah, go on Lawn Life and literally.
You get one for free.
Yeah, mention that
I didn't know
honor the card, and they'll set you up with you'll get a response from one of the guys at Red Max, and they'll call you and find out the dealer, and they'll call the dealer and set them straight. Like, they have to accept that card.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It's a fleet discount card that works with any dealer. Period.
Okay.
Yeah, they should have your information in their file. Because when I deal with Husqvarna, they just look up my VIN number and they got all the stuff in there, and they know when I bought it, where it was from, and everything. Different deals, doesn't matter.
Husqvarna's fleet deals for 2 years after you meet the requirements.
Yeah, you buy your you get the points. You have to get 4 points. You buy a piece of equipment. If you buy the high-end commercial, you only got to buy 2 pieces of equipment. But if you buy the middle grade, you got to buy 3 pieces of equipment. So that's why I bought everything in one pack. And so after that, you have 2 years. Anything commercial, you get 20% off all the time.
Okay.
I never really benefited off because I didn't really buy anything else after that. But I got a dilemma because the dealership that I bought it from went out of business, and they have, I know you're not going to like this, Danny, but they got a stander sitting there. It's been sitting outside for almost a year and a half. Nobody wants these damn things, right? But I can still get 20% off, and I can get them to give me their cost. So
Oh wow.
if I can get them to get that to me, I did the math, and it's probably about 6,000. But if I can get them to give that to me for $5,000, I'd take that.
You take it.
I'd be like,
yeah.
fuck it. $5,000 for a standard. Yeah, I don't care how stupid it is. That's a good price. You know, then I can always turn around and resell it.
Yeah.
But I really don't need it. I got too much shit as it is already. I hate that. You haven't seen my garage. I got so much shit in there. I don't need it. Not as nice as Danny's, but it's there. It's
I did the Steel Fleet program last summer, and I didn't realize that's only a one-time purchase. So, like, if you go in there 2 months later to buy a piece of equipment, you don't get that discount on it. You only get that one-time purchase. And I didn't think any manufacturer was like that.
no. Yeah, see, they gave me 2 years. It was a 2-year run, and I never really jumped on that buying anything else because I didn't need anything else because I already had everything. I thought I would, but then I was like, well, him hauled around about it, and I was like, I just don't feel like spending any more money. So I bought myself an enclosed trailer last year, and I said, well, I'm done with my spending. You know. So, but it's over. April will be over, so I would have to buy another big equipment to continue it.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to go that much farther. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. So
Yeah.
one time the band's
Yeah. Well, guys, I think I'm gonna end the stream.
I'm tired myself. I gotta go watch.
Thanks
go
for
watch Winter Soldier.
Kick me off.
Hey, no, I gave you 2 hours. I think it was 2 hours. I'll let you have.
Doesn't seem like that long.
Yeah, it goes by fast.
Well, it's nice to see you, Danny.
It's 11:30. Wow.
Yeah, it's good to see you again, Danny. You've been hiding on us for a while.
Yeah.
I have been. Look, I've been behind the scenes getting everything ready. Like it's a lot of stuff, man. It's a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
But it's hopefully it'll be worth it. I don't know. We'll see.
It's been nice. It's nice meeting you too, Adam. First time I've seen you, so.
Yes, you too, Carla. I've seen you before, but you're kind of like John. You never talk back when I talk to you. So.
When he's watching the videos.
I'm usually pretty good at that. Holy crap! I gotta look into that. That's not good. I should do that. I usually talk back to everybody. I'll check into that.
He meant in your video.
Oh. I got you.
I'm not sure, Mark. I don't know if I'm going. I honestly been thinking about not doing them. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
How does that sound?
You may just have to deal with seeing me on the videos.
No more lives?
Well, I like doing lives. I really do. But I like the interaction, but I feel like a lot of people really don't appreciate the lives, if that makes any sense. I know there's people that do, but I feel like most people just come in to really chit chat, and then it gets offline of the reason it ever started to begin with, and then you're talking about who knows what, Easter egg hunting. I mean,
oh, we didn't cover that this time.
I think he's been listening to us a little bit.
So
we talked about lawn care stuff at least.
Yeah,
I'm like, I usually do a lot over the winter, and I may end up doing some. I'm sure I'll continue to do some, but I just want it to be a special thing, not, oh, well, this guy goes live all the time type of thing. So I think I'm going to kick it back. So.
Understand that.
Well, if you ever do go live, holler at me. I have a webcam now.
Well, your wife calls you and gets pissy, so I don't know if I want to invite you on there.
Yeah.
I keep going there all night. We'll be on there till midnight, 1 o'clock.
Yeah. Oh well, she'll get over it.
No, right.
Well, I'm gonna
The
sign
poop
off
man
here
joined just
early
in
because I
time.
gotta go to the bathroom. So take care, guys. Thanks for
Have a
having
good
me
one,
on.
Carlo.
Take
See
care.
ya.
Bro. We'll see you,
Just
bro.
call my name.
Well, I appreciate y'all for coming on up on the panel and not leaving me hanging.
Yeah. It's
I
like,
got glued into this, so
Yeah. Adam, sorry if I got you in trouble from your wife.
no, it's no big deal. I'll just sleep in the doghouse tonight. It'll be all right.
he's got an office now for a reason.
Yes, I can just camp out here.
Hey, you're already ready for work tomorrow then.
Yes. I'm dirty though.
Well,
Perfect.
you ain't got no reason to be dirty then. You can't get dirty tomorrow then. You're already
Yeah.
dirty.
True. With the mask, you can't smell me. So, yeah.
There you go. There you go. All right, guys. Everybody have a good one, man.
You
All right,
guys
well,
End
see
it,
you all in the
John.
next-
End it. End it, John. Did you end it yet? Is it
Yeah.
ended? What about now?